themselves that spicy hero point.
If no one else wants to, I will do it. Go once, go twice, 3 times. Alright. Last session opened with us facing down a drowning devil that old man Gregor had wandered off and was attacked by. We went over and we kicked his butt because it couldn't understand how fast we were in Pathfinder 2e. Just didn't know how our speed was so high. That's just how we do. So we killed it, and then we kind of wandered around a lot, I'm going to be honest, trying to figure out what to do next. We went and freed some earth elementals. They taught us how to, they gave us not stone cunning, they gave us gem spotting, yep, crystal eyes, something like that. And then we immediately put it to good use, finding some gems in the wall, which is where those 6 gems came from. That makes sense. So then we wandered around a bit more in Le Dungeon, fought a bunch of random stuff, and then we happened upon a horror. An elf that had been flesh warped over and over and over again until it became a beacon of sadness and sorrow and despair and pain and agony. And so we did what we always do when we're in a tough situation. We had Tuskless roll a lot of critical hits. And that's just generally our go-to strat now. In Fighters Are the Best 2nd edition. Sorry, I mean Pathfinder 2nd edition. The rest of us were there at the fight as well, and that felt pretty cool. After Tuskless was done soloing this incredibly cool boss monster, we looked around and we're like, where's the milestone? It's got to be here somewhere. And then we opened the next door, and there was like some yard trash, demons and devils in there, and we were like, yeah, we're gonna spank these babies. And we did. And then Ash was like, you leveled up. And then Lars was like, good, I hate Gregor. Let's go back to town. I'm never going to play him again. And so we did. And then we spent a whole hour and change hanging out in town trying to figure out what we were going to do with our level up and how we were... and then we were like, listen, we need goods. And then Ash was like, why don't you just order some from the big city? You know, like there's a Sears catalog or something we just order from. So we were like, oh, well, that makes sense. So then we spent even more time trying to figure out what to do with that, and that was the whole session. The end.
Hero point, well speaking of the Sears catalog, at the end of last session, I put some items aside for delivery. Was there anything else you guys wanted delivered?
Yes, we have many questions and a complex shopping list.
Yeah, and we need to calculate our total funds. So the first
I just went through the selling list.
Yeah, I saw.
Yep. So you've made 894 gold.
Okay. So we have a +1 resilient scale mail. Does anyone want to take the resilient rune out of here? Or are we selling it? Also, we found out because I watched him do it live. We got half the money.
All right. So let me let's run this down the list for Ash. Ash, the bloodletting kukri. I noticed that it is both striking and precision. Can we just take the runes out of that, or is it too special and we'd have to sell it?
Just to clarify, while I'm looking for the item,
I think we actually think
inventory.
Actually we just sold it already. Never mind. Okay.
Moved it over
Next question. This +1 resilient scale mail. Can we just pull both the runes out of that?
Yes, you can. But
what happens to the scale mail when we do?
It just becomes mundane scale mail.
Okay, we would like to do that.
Sure. I believe everyone has +1 armor already, so you're just trying to pull out.
Do I? Hold on.
I don't.
I got regular ass plate mail. Don't be gaslighting me. Don't be gaslighting.
Oh, you're
I know what I'm about. All right.
Also, I'm aware Gregor does not have +1. But someone else is about to join the party. Also doesn't have +1.
Yeah, I was just gonna say
he's got other stuff. He could have chosen the server if he wanted to. So can we move the +1 rune, or so the I don't know whatever it's called. The let's see.
And resilient.
Resilient should go to
yeah.
Maybe Tuskless.
Okay. So that he can make saves. And
yeah.
not become confused.
And
kill us all.
Wait, does Tuskless have a +1?
I have a potency rune on my armor.
Okay. So give him the resilient.
I need the potency.
Take the potency.
All right.
Yeah.
And then.
Did you guys already handle the weapons?
No, we're getting there.
Okay.
So Crash, can you remove 16 gold from your inventory? And Tuskless remove. Oh, so it'll be 16 gold.
Let's just take
16
it from
gold.
Yeah.
So it would be a total of. Total of 50 gold for both of us to get.
I will take out the 50 gold. No one else.
All right. Yeah, I'm seeing the numbers are moving all over the place. Only one person should be touching on money.
I am touching the money.
Okay.
Nice.
That's not a lot of coinage. I'm gonna be honest.
Tuskless has resilient. Yep.
Okay.
Good.
Cool. Next question. We want to give the +1 striking composite longbow to Tuskless.
Already moved it to my inventory.
All right. Then we're gonna throw this crossbow into selling. Get that shit out of here. So we have 3 +1 glaives. Now it says we only have 2 +1 glaives. We had 3 earlier. I don't know where the other one went. Does anybody, before we sell these, need precision runes or whatever the fuck they're called, potency runes?
It depends on what we decide to do for my.
All right, we'll hold off on those. +1 striking rapier. We would like to just take the runes out of that, just to have them, because it's got a striking and a potency.
I had requested in the Discord like a couple weeks ago to put that into the short bow.
Into a short bow? We don't own a short bow, but we could put it into a short bow. That's fine.
Yeah.
Just for the sake of, so you would essentially just keep the +1 striking rapier until you have an item to transfer the runes onto. You could transfer them to a runestone, but you might as well just keep the item until.
Okay.
Actually, no, it would make more sense to make them into a runestone, but for the sake of just ease of inventory, I'll leave the item in your inventory, but we'll just say you have a +1 striking runestone, which you can apply to a weapon to find.
Okay. All right. So then, let's see. We're keeping all this other stuff then that we were gonna sell. That answers all my questions about breaking stuff down.
Okay.
Okay. So let's get the calculator out. Yeah. What's our liquid cash?
Depending on how much this other stuff sells for.
Like 1 gold.
Okay, we got like 976, 977.
All right. Well, I'll throw the 15 I have on my character sheet in there. So that puts us up to 990.
And the stuff you just sold gave you 3.5 gold.
Wow. Okay, so we've got 993 is our total gold. Okay, so committee. Here's what we are trying to buy. I think I personally need a bag of holding. I'm small, and I'm in a suit of metal armor, and I carry a lot of wands and a lot of potions. So it's 75 gold for a bag of holding 1. I know that Lars' new character has one. I don't care. I need one. So I'm petitioning for that.
Yeah,
that's fine.
All right. So that takes us down 75. All right. So then we've got the Thrower's Bandolier, but we have other options besides Thrower's Bandolier. More and more, we're realizing that ranged attacks are one of our weaknesses. So Remy has discovered an item called the Guiding Star. It is very expensive, but it does a lot of cool shit. It is +1 striking, returning star knife. It's made of dark blue metal, blah, blah, blah. When you cast an evocation spell, which they don't do, but they can also activate it as a reaction every 10 minutes. And then it basically outlines the target, making it easier. Collectively, it deals extra damage and good damage. And we know how good damage is in this dungeon. So it'd be pretty cool. It is kind of pricey. The next step down would just be to take a star knife and put a returning rune on it, and a returning rune costs 55 gold to purchase. And then we could throw... But here's the thing, if you put a returning rune on it, you put a striking rune on it, you put a potency rune on it, that brings the price up to 155, which is half the price of this other thing. So it's just losing the weird good damage AoE if we build it ourselves. So that's a...
just to clarify, before we could go too farther on the Star Knife, who has... Because it's a martial weapon.
Oh, is it not for monks?
Can monks not use a star knife?
I don't believe so by default, unless you take feet and stuff to use it.
Well, problem solved.
So +1 striking, returning dart or shuriken?
Yeah. Alright.
Wait, can I use a shuriken? That sounds cooler.
Couldn't you just call the dart a shuriken? That's what we do in 5e.
I will do that. I will call it a
shuriken are weapons that have the monk trait, so you can use them.
Alright, is there a... Oh, that's cool. Alright. Is there a cost to install the runes, or if we order it from Absalon, what would be the price if we ordered it from Absalon? A potent striking returning ninja star.
I will find that out for you.
Okay. We'll call it the Star of David. I read about it in Verso. Okay. So let's
So the shuriken's benefit, actually, not to go back to the bandolier, the shuriken has the reload trait at 0, which means that it doesn't cost you anything to draw it.
True. So then...
I don't know if that's right. Reload just means you don't need to spend an action to reload it, like a gun or something.
So this entry indicates how many interact actions it takes to reload such weapon. This can be 0 if drawing ammunition and firing the weapon are part of the same action.
It would make
and
sense.
It specifically
for
has a 0,
yeah.
whereas the dart has
the
dash. Yeah.
Okay. Well, in that case, if you're going Ninja Star, that brings us to our bottom of the price range, which is the Thrower's Bandolier, which we could add a striking rune to, and then you're good to go. It just means that after you run out of Ninja Stars.
Can I put a potency rune? I just can't put this property.
Thrower Bandolier, I believe, has potency built in.
Okay.
Yep.
So I just get a bunch of shurikens into Thrower Bandolier.
I just wanted to double check this, and it turns out I was wrong. It's stupid. Monks do not, by default, have access to all monk weapons. There's a feat they can take that gives them access to monk weapons.
Oh my god!
What? Can I retrain that feat?
It's a level 1 feat. Yeah,
Is that a class feat?
Yes.
Ooh, I don't know if I have any quest feats I can give up.
Okay, so now we're back to Zan
to the dart.
No.
Hey, listen, what's his face from Guardians of the Galaxy has that same weapon. Everyone thinks he's cool, like Mary Poppins or whatever. He had that weapon. Okay, so just think about it that way.
I'm just saying, if I can get shurikens, maybe I can retrain it.
All right, well, we'll come back to that, but we're only allocating 160 GP for this.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay,
that's fine.
So I'm going to minus 160.
That Thrower's Bandolier is nice because you get to activate it for 2. All your throw stuff gets back on your Bandolier.
Yeah, but 1 Ninja Star that comes back every time, you never have to spend any action economy. You literally have infinite Ninja Star.
That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah, so the one benefit of the Thrower's Bandolier is if you want to buy a bunch of different material shuriken, like you could get a silver one, you could get a cold iron one.
Ooh, that's true. That is pretty cool.
That's what I'm saying.
That is pretty cool. Okay. I only care about action economy. I don't care about this variety bullshit. But that's not me. I'm not the one that's going to have to live with it. But you have 160 set aside for that. Let's move on. What's everybody's primary weapon and where is it at? I have hand wraps that are +1 striking. That's pretty much all I need. Ghost Touch would be rad, but I don't know how many runes you can stick onto things.
You could do the potency rune, you could do the striking rune, and then, correct me if I'm wrong, Ash, and then you can add 1 property like Ghost Touch?
Yeah, so property runes, you can have a number of property runes equal to the weapon potency. So if you've got a +1 weapon, you can have 1 property.
Okay, so it turns out Eidolons can benefit from armor potency and resilient runes on my armor. So whatever I have on my armor, he gets also. I don't know if that's been factored in or not. And then
now that you've got it, I'll add it.
And then hand wraps, he can benefit from property runes as long as they're basic bitch property runes. And then the +1s and then the strikings and all that. So I thought Ghost Touch would be good because we fight a lot of ghosts and a lot of wisps, but it is 75 gold for Ghost Touch. So that's where I'm at. What's everybody else's primary weapon at?
Okay, I have I basically have Ghost Touch, hand wraps with +1 striking.
Okay, so the same thing that I'm working towards.
So yeah, I think that's optimal for me because eventually my unarmed strikes deal different types of damage, but I don't think they ever deal Ghost Touch, so I think that's pretty good.
Teslas, what's your primary weapon?
Large +1 striking great axe.
Okay. And Lars, what do you got on the Doctor?
Doctor's fine. He doesn't need any anything else other than the request for the runes on the short bow.
So the bow +1 striking.
So it sounds like we could get Tussless a property rune.
Okay. So Tossless, property rune, Ghost Touch, or do you want to take a look? There's Fire, which is pretty dope. I don't know how much it is, but I saw it was on the list.
Flaming's a level 8 item.
It's like $400. No.
Yeah, 500 gold.
Okay, so never mind. Would you like Ghost Touch? Otherwise, you don't get anything.
Yeah, if we have the gold forge.
Alright, if we have it. Okay, so other things I wanted to ask about. Wands. I have arcane spells again, and divine spells. So I can use all of the wands that we currently have. If I get a level 2 Summoner's Precaution wand, which costs 160 gold, it would free up one of my spell slots and one of my known spells, which would be a huge boon as a summoner who is very bad at casting spells. But it's 160, but it would free up a spell slot for me every day. Summoner's Precaution is the one that lets Verso stall the enemies that chase us down, and then, he dies and I don't die, essentially. We've used it many times to escape from danger. So every day I spend a spell slot casting that, and I lose a second level spell slot every single day. So I would have those spells available for other things if I had the wand.
Okay, I vote yes to the first two, the False Life and the Precaution.
Yeah, Persistent Service is just for lulls, and Vital Beacon's too expensive. So
for now.
Okay.
But
Also,
keep that on our want list.
If we want to circle back real quick to the monk thrown weapon discussion.
Yeah.
So I have my first level feat is Stunning Fist, and let's be honest, it was pretty clutch when I first had it.
Yeah.
But now nothing's failed. I'm basically fishing for nat ones.
Okay.
And it's also never my Flurry of Blows is never my first attack anymore. Since I'm always using the auto prone, the wolf drag. So the
prone is better than stun in this game, dude. Yeah, prone is way better than stun.
Exactly.
All right, switch it out.
I could retrain that to get the monk weapons, and then I could get the bandolier, and then I could get different types of shurikens to be extra effective.
All right, that sounds dope. So
and the doctor can poison them too.
All right. Do we have an extra striking rune on hand that we don't even need to buy? Is the question. I don't think so because
I might have sold it.
because we got rid of the striking rapier.
You've got the rapier.
Well, we're turning the rapier into a bow though.
No. Put that on a striking rune if it's going on the monk uses the ranged attacks more than I would.
The striking runes aren't that expensive.
Yeah. Okay.
We can buy another striking rune.
Okay.
So what's our total wealth at if you buy both the first two ones, Krish?
Let's see. That'd be -320. That would put us down to 438.
And then the bandolier is what was it? It was here somewhere.
Bandolier's only like 55 or something.
No, it's 60 gold.
Okay.
So how much are shurikens? And do
1
we
copper
wanna,
apiece.
And do we want to look into getting cold iron and the other one?
All right. Well, I took this 60 off for the bandolier, and then we're gonna take one off for striking rune also. So that'd be another 65. All right, that leaves us with 313. Let's see. Here are some also potency runes. Every +1 matters. If you have armor and it does not have potency, we need to get potency on everybody's armor. So what's the armor situation? I do not currently have it on the... Wait, I did, right? Because we broke something down?
Yeah,
okay.
we just gave it to you.
All right.
Just gave it.
So...
Ash, can you adjust my leather armor?
So I'm in full plate +1.
Tussless,
are you in +1?
Yes.
And you have resilient. And resilient, okay. So Tusk is +1 resilient. What are you in, Remy?
I've got +1 resilient.
It's already got that, Lars.
Alright, and then, Lars, are you starting with +1?
I'm good for armor, yeah. For some reason, I'm not seeing it on my character sheet.
Alright, armor's good then. Operation
so you have to go
David's
into your,
gone.
if you go into the details of the armor, it's listed there. It just hasn't updated the price.
Alright. So a recommended item from Dr. Zorro was key-making tools. They are thieves' tools that give you a +1 bonus to your thieving checks to pick locks. Upon completely opening a lock by picking with these tools, the tools can make a magical skeleton key. This phantom key can lock or unlock the lock just like the original key. The key appears attached to the thieves' tools case by a fine silver chain and lasts for 12 hours before it fades into nothing. Only one key can be created this way at a time. A new key will replace the old key. Only costs 55 gold. That sounds dope. It's a +1 thieves tools.
I do already have +1 thieves tools though.
Okay. The key part's kind of fun because then we could cheese the doors on people. We could lock them and unlock them. So.
Yeah, we could also just lock them with the thieves tools too.
Okay.
So.
Fair enough. Recommendation is also to buy some Quicksilver mutagens for when we have to open difficult doors and traps. So Quicksilver mutagen is drugs. It gives you a +1 to acrobatic, stealth, and thievery checks, and reflex saves, and dexterity-based attack rolls. The drawback is you better not get hit because you're going to take double damage. But if we're just using it to open a tough lock or something, they're only 4 gold apiece. So it was recommended as something to pick.
Might as well get a few just in case we need them.
All right. Let's see. I think that pretty much covers it. Was there other stuff that we were going to order, Ash, that we didn't mention just now?
I don't believe so, but I'll go through. So just quickly, I remember you mentioned there was 2 ones you want. One of them was the Summoner's Precaution. What was the second one?
False Life, which is also level 2, so it'd be 160.
Yep, okay.
Alright.
And then you decided you guys did want the Thor's Bandolier, was that correct?
Yeah. And then we're buying a striking rune to put on it, right, Remy?
Yes.
Okay. And... oh, I already subtracted that. Alright, sweet.
So we've got the Thor's Bandolier with the striking rune, we've got the 2 wands, you wanted some Quicksilver stuff, Quicksilver mutagen. Was that correct?
3 Quicksilver mutagen.
Yeah, 3. So that'd be 12 gold. Okay.
And then was that all, or was there something else? You guys didn't want the keyring thing because you've already got +1 thieves tools.
Already got +1 thieves tools. I think we didn't realize we had so many runes laying around, which is part of it. Let's see.
So how much do we have left?
Now, there is this other item that Dr. Zorro recommended, and it is Tactician's Helm. Listen to this bad boy. It's 160 bucks. You wear it on your head, believe it or not. Basically, this helmet gives you a +1 bonus to warfare lore checks, like whatever. Also, Also, the jewel becomes charged each time you hit a creature with an attack of opportunity. It can hold up to 2 charges at a time. And you can activate it for 1 Pac-Man once per hour, and it uses one of the charges in the jewel, and you can do one of the following things. Charge, stride twice. Move it, +2 status bonus to acrobatics and athletic checks until the end of your turn. Protect, if you're wearing a shield, stride to a space adjacent to an ally, then raise your shield. Rearm, interact up to 3 times. Each of these actions must be used to do something on the changing equipment table. I feel like that would give Tussless a lot to do. I mean, he doesn't use a shield, but the other 3 are all really good. So... yeah. I don't know. That's 160, but I think it'd be a really fun item for him.
Yeah, I like it.
Okay, I'm gonna do minus 160. That leaves us 141 bucks. So maybe we should sit on that so that we have some kind of liquid currency, or do we want to buy those ghost touch runes?
Oh, I thought we'd already covered those.
No.
Honestly, I think it might be better to get 2 more resilient runes for armor.
Resilients are 160 apiece.
Yeah, they're very expensive.
Yeah.
How much were
level 8
so normal shurikens are 1 copper. How much are like the special types? The special
if you go to talk to Gorl, who's the person currently in charge of the blacksmith, he is selling silver chunks and cold iron chunks. Each of them are worth 10 gold, and you can make either 1 item of 1 bulk, or you can make 10 light bulk. So you could make 10 shurikens for 10 gold.
Oh, so we can just buy 2 of those.
Okay.
For 20 gold, and then I'd have 10 silver and 10 gold.
Alright, minusing 20 gold, we are now at 121.
So now you have 10 silver and 10 cold iron shurikens?
Yep.
Hi.
Cool.
Wait, should we buy silver ammo and cold iron ammo for the doctor? Or we buy 10 of each and then you get 5 and 5, and then Tussless gets 5 and 5.
Yeah, maybe go that route.
Okay.
Yeah, maybe go that route.
So I'll subtract another 20, and that leaves us with 101 gold. So that would be.
Can we buy at least 1 ghost touch rune then? Like, you should have 1 for sure if you don't already have 1, because Verso's attacks.
Well, Verso does do good damage with every attack, and that has been getting gains in the dungeon. But I would definitely take a ghost touch if it's available. But
how much does ghost touch cost?
They're 75 each, so we can only afford 1, and then we are basically like adventurer broke. Like, we have to go back to the dungeon.
Because the doctor has 39 additional gold.
Oh my.
So that puts us at 140, so we just need to find 10 gold.
Oh, hold on. Chamomile's probably got some junk in her inventory. Alright, we don't need this for Trollkush wearing. I'll sell that. What about the Hat of Disguise Greater? You want that back, Velen?
We should give that to someone with more charisma.
Alright, I'll keep it. Thank you. It's a wonderful present. Let's see. Wand of Heal.
What about the Shining Sling Bullets?
The Shining Sling Bullets? Yeah, sure. Where are those at?
They're in our consumables in our player loot. We have 5 of them. They're 3 GP each.
Oh, wait. I could sell the cooperative blade. It's like a collectible, right? And then it gives you a +1 bonus to checks when you are using aid or whatever. And we always forget to use it. Let's just throw that in. Okay, get rid of this. Nope. There. Oh, did you want to keep it?
No. I was gonna ask Ash.
I will say just quickly. Sorry to interrupt. No one in Otari would feel comfortable buying the cooperative blade.
Shit. All right.
But we could sell the sling bullets.
Look, put the co-op. Oh my god, I totally forgot. We have a town chest with a +1 striking guitar and a +1 silver sword cane.
Yeah.
Which I think we're ready to just sell.
Wait. Sword cane?
The runes are worth more. The runes are worth more as is. Also, yeah, if you want the sword, I mean, if you want to use the sword cane, we didn't even realize we had it. So.
It's finesse, concealable, agile.
Martial, however.
Oh, we have 2 striking guitars. I put them both in the player loot.
So we don't forget about them? Okay.
Yeah. But we could put the cooperative blade in the town chest, and maybe the next character will use it.
All right. Well, let's see what. Yeah, throw that in the town chest. Let's see what Verse has been hiding on his inventory. All right.
Real quick, Ash.
Yes.
I accidentally deleted something, and I don't know what it was. But now it's gone forever.
Oh.
Interesting. Was it where?
It was under class features. It was under class features.
Okay. If it's under class features, I might be able to go through and figure out what's missing.
Okay. So it looks like we just got 30 more gold. Is that right?
I mean, I haven't seen any of the gold leave player loot yet. So...
Well, no, I'm tracking on this calculator. All right.
Yeah, oh.
All right. So we'll go ahead and take that 30 gold out of selling. That puts us back to 160 with. No, wait. You said you had how much money?
I have
39.
39. Yeah.
Okay.
I did move the crossbow back into party loot too, so I'm not sure if that needs to be sold.
Oh, okay.
That's when I swapped over the bow for the crossbow.
Well, now we're at 170. So now we can buy the 2 ghost runes for 150. And
20 gold,
20 gold left to buy food.
Hey, that's a lot. Don't forget.
All right.
Plate mail, full plate was 30 gold. 20 gold is pretty good for pocket change.
Okay.
Remy, I found what you deleted. You deleted Flurry of Blows, which you now have back.
Thank you. I want that a lot.
All right.
So I added the monastic. I retrained Stunning Strike into monastic weaponry.
Yep.
All right.
Oh, wow. This opens up a lot more than I thought.
So our new...
I wasn't able to... I'm sorry, Crash. I'm almost done.
Okay.
I wasn't able to quick insert cold iron shurikens or silver shurikens. So I don't know. Can you add them to my sheet?
Yeah, so I think I gotta fiddle with some stuff.
If you don't have money on your character sheet, it will not transfer them over.
No, I couldn't even find them in quick insert.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah, so I think I need to go into a shuriken and make it a different material.
Yeah, you can customize the shuriken into a different material.
Yeah, there's no separate item. It's just shuriken, and you go in and
okay.
make it whatever. So
you go under it's the details, and it tells you one of the selections is its material it's made out of.
Yep, so I've added 1 silver shuriken.
Okay. So now that I have this feat, guys, we need to pay attention to monk weapons because I can use a monk weapon in place of a unarmed strike, which is kind of crazy. Wait. Ash, does this mean
you can flurry
that I can flurry a shurikens?
That is correct.
Oh my god! Awesome.
Hey, with bag of holding, do I have to put stuff in the bag of holding on my character sheet?
For it to be
to not mess with my bulk and stuff, yeah.
Yeah, that's correct.
And how do you do that? Just drag it on there?
I think that should work. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah, my sheet is hilarious because I've got the bag of holding, and the backpack is in the bag of holding. I'm guessing because it was easier to drag that in than all of the other little things in.
That makes sense.
Alright, I'm adding a thrower's bandolier to my...
Yeah, I'm happy for you guys to kind of manually, like Crash, you've been keeping track of how much everything costs. I'm happy for you guys to just add items manually and then just update your gold folder rather than like going through shops and stuff.
Sweet.
If I can just deduct the gold off my sheet because you've got it covered, Cash.
Yes. Just zero yourselves out, and then if everybody wants money, everyone has 5 gold now.
Yeah.
Wait, is this one gonna work?
Nice. There we go.
I equip it. Okay. And I modifier details. Okay. Ash, I don't think there's a custom item for a thrower's bandolier. I found like where it says what it is, but it doesn't let me like invest any runes into it or anything.
Yeah, we're not able to upgrade it to striking. Essentially, I'm just going to update your shurikens manually, but then it's because of the striking bandolier.
Cool. All right. Crash, how much gold do we have left over total? So
Each person has 5 gold, and the party fund has 0 in every category.
All right.
Well, I guess the party loot would have 20 silver and 2 copper.
Okay. Okay. Oh shit! I deleted the gold. Okay, I can add it up here. 5 gold. Wow. Wait. So I can do a wolf drag with shurikens, is what I'm understanding.
I think when something says you have to do a specific type of strike, you have to do that strike. But it's only if so. In the description of wolf drag, it's you make a wolf jaw strike, compared to flurry of blows, where it's just make 2 unarmed strikes. Anytime it says unarmed strikes, you can place that with a weapon attack.
Oh, so egg on my face, Ash. I did have potency full plate, but it wasn't labeled full plate +1. But when I went
I updated it.
Yeah. So when I went to add it, it was already there. So we are either refunded 160 gold or
no. Like this, like.
Oh,
like
you added it just now. Oh, okay. God, I thought I was going crazy. All right. All right. Cool. Okay. And there. Good.
Okay, also, just to remind everyone, we need to go talk to the mayor.
Okay, I'm gonna be building my level 7 character sheet from scratch, so yeah. If
was Path Muncher not working?
Yeah, it crashed twice, so I'm just doing it by hand. So that's what I'm gonna be. That's okay. That's what I'm gonna be doing. So I'll be a little quiet during all this. But if you need a diplomacy check, I got you covered. I got my actual character sheet, but I'm a +17 diplomacy now.
Well, here we could take. Would you rather be doing that while we see the mayor, or we take Gregor to the retirement home?
I'll just chime in at whatever. I'm just saying that I'm gonna be like background character for this stuff. So.
All right. Let's take Gregor to the retirement home.
All right.
Old folks home, whatever is appropriate.
Cam's sister's bedroom, whatever.
Yeah, Gregor already left you guys last session.
Oh yeah, that's right.
I didn't even get to say goodbye.
Yeah, you can go say goodbye to Gregor if you wish, but yeah, you can presume he's hanging out with the room.
I'll see you later.
How do you delete something off your actions? Is it possible?
Of your actions?
Yeah. On Chamomile X3, I put battle medicine on accident, but I don't need battle medicine. But there's no trash can to get rid of it.
So yeah, if you go to your feats all the way down the bottom, you've got a bonus feat which has battle medicine. If you delete that, it should get rid of the action.
Okay. What are my feats?
The little metal icon.
Oh, I always forget. All right, thanks. All right, I'll stop talking now. All right, muting myself.
All right, Val's gonna be like, wait, he left, but he didn't give us his doctor, and she's gonna go to the old folks home.
Just a quick check. Does everyone else not have their HUD showing?
I've got it.
Mine's showing.
Yeah, so that's I had some issues. So we're actually on Foundry 11 now.
Oh,
all the modules have been working fine. The HUD is the one that is broken. If you guys really like the HUD, I'm happy to go back to 10 for next session. But
I just noticed it's missing.
Yeah, me too.
That's the thing on the top, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm so used to using the character sheet, I only noticed just before we started the session that it wasn't working. But yeah, if you guys all use the HUD,
dang,
really
they already released 11.
I admit I only started using the HUD because I felt like if I wasn't, then I'd be peer pressured, so I wanted to avoid it. Gregor got teased so much.
I play strictly out of the character sheet. I hate using the HUD. I don't use that on any character.
Okay.
But I know Stone loves the HUD.
I use it. I use it too, Stone. I use it too. But I mean, it is what it is. If you're willing to go back, that'd be great. But if not, then
Not a make or break issue for us.
Yeah. I mean, I could live without it for sure. So, but I don't want the pressure to be solely on stone. If you really like it, man, I'll back you play. So.
Yeah, I'd rather you have the most enjoyable experience possible, and if using the HUD gives you that, then.
I just got used to the HUD because of Odyssey. So.
Yeah, no, I get it.
How the hell did you play a level 20 character out of that HUD? Crazy.
If you learn the layout, it goes pretty smooth.
If you learn how to designate things as favorites, like I constantly moved things to favorites, so they were all under the little favorites window, like all the tabs and abilities. So anything I use more than casually, I had it as a favorite, and I could click right on it for everything.
Gotcha.
So between that and shortcut keys, I had everything set.
Okay, so Val's gonna go to the old folks' home, and she's gonna go and find Gregor. What's good?
Alright, yeah, Gregor, what are you doing? Rin is obviously here with you, but what are the two of you doing?
I'm LARPing eating chicken wings.
Yeah, as it seems you've interrupted Rin's and Gregor's lunch.
Val will go and pull up a chair, and grab some chicken wings off of Gregor's plate.
Valin, I can make some more if you wish.
Oh, no, that won't be necessary. If he eats too much, his stomach will get, messed up. So, I'm helping him out.
I'll keep that in mind in the future then.
Yeah, make sure.
Gregor shoots you like daggers
when we set him on. I'll write it down for you.
No.
I'm sure Gregor will appreciate that very much, won't you? You can see she's got like a sly smile on her face. She's seemingly playing along.
Yeah, it's so thoughtful of you. Val, what do you need? What's up?
Well, you didn't say goodbye, and where's this doctor you're talking about?
Oh, he's actually on his way to see the mayor. When he couldn't find your group, he came asking for my aid, but then the doctor said he might be of assistance. So he's on his way to the building now.
Okay. I think it's a little weird that you want to introduce him, but that's fine. Val scribbles some stuff down. Gregor reading over Val's shoulder on the note, it says boiled chicken, overcooked mushy vegetables, only one slice of bread daily, and I hand the list to Rin.
She'll graciously nod. She'll put out both her hands to grab it from you.
Maybe that'll get him a couple more days. Thank you. Enjoy your lunch. Val grabs one more chicken wing and takes it on the road.
As you leave, you overhear Gregor saying to Rin, actually, if you have malt vinegar, I do like mushy peas.
She'll give you a nod.
Val
and she'll also
shudders.
she will giggle a little bit, but then once Valen is kind of a bit further away, Gregor will see her tear up the bit of paper that she was given.
He exhales a breath he didn't know he was holding.
And then Val will go and grab Cam and Tussless and Verso. We're going to the doctor. Or the mayor. The doctor's at the mayor. And don't worry about Gregor. I put him on a strict diet. Get him a few more weeks.
You'd find Tuskless practicing with the bow. Getting reacquainted with it. He hasn't had to deal with it since this brief stint he stayed with the elves. It's like something that's in his bloodline, but he hates using it.
It's so flimsy compared to that axe.
Do you want to come see the mayor, Tussless?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Wait,
Val will lead everyone there. She climbed straight up this cliff.
I have a very important question.
Go ahead.
Is there a property rune for throwing?
No.
Oh.
There's returning, but I think what you're asking for does not exist. You can't make any weapon throw it.
damn, I was gonna be like put a throwing rune on his axe, and then just strap his axe to the bandolier.
There is
throwing.
a higher level item called an extending ring. It's a level 9 item. 2 actions to activate. You extend your weapon for an instant, giving you impossible reach. You strike with the weapon, and you have a reach of 60 feet for the strike.
Throwing this out there real quick. Carsophona in chat, and this came up on the server. I didn't realize it applied to 11 also. They did all sorts of work on the token HUD, and now you have to have core installed, and then you specifically have to have Pathfinder 2e token HUD installed. They're 2 separate mods now. So if you want them to work, you have to have both installed, but you shouldn't have to leave 11 to get it to work.
All right, great. Thank you for the update. I'll look into that before next session. So if you so Valen is able to easily climb up the cliff. Although I think Cam is also trained in athletics, as would be Tuskler. So I guess eventually all of you would be able to climb up, regardless.
I am expert in athletics.
Oh.
Yep. So, but if you do all climb up, you actually get to the building before you see a figure approaching from behind you.
Oh, nice. Nice flex. Nice power flex there, Valen.
Oh.
And Lars, can I get you to introduce your character?
Oh, yeah. I just sent you updated token art. I'm so sorry. I should have thought of that ahead of time. But yes. I'm just gonna do it in character. You must be the intrepid adventurers that I was hired to take care of.
Take care of? You an assassin?
He blinks several times as if confused by the question and a little taken aback. He goes, assassin? No, I'm a doctor.
Ah, okay.
Dr. Pathfinder at your service. You are Val, right? As he's addressing Cam.
No.
Well, you're definitely not tuskless. Well, you are tuskless, but I'm mucking this up. Chamomile?
I'm Val. Yeah, that's
Val. And that would be tuskless, and that is a paper dragon?
Yeah, that's Verso.
He narrows his eyes at Verso, and immediately he starts muttering under his breath, and you can just catch things like, might need glue, maybe sewing needles would still do it. Need to learn how to be a bookbinder now. I could do it.
Nah, regular bandages work fine.
Oh, by the way, how much downtime we've had between all this?
We're in timey-wimey. This is still day 1.
Is it though? Oh,
I think this is day 1, but we're warping the downtime.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So you guys had said that you would go see the mayor straight away.
Oh, right. Okay.
But with the retraining, essentially you guys had said you'd be here for a week, which would be how long your deliveries would take. But this is day 1 still.
Got it.
All right.
I see.
Are you the doctor?
I am, and you. Intriguing. He never told me you were Dampier. Oh, I can't wait to see your insides. And he as he says it, he involuntarily reaches into his inner pocket and he's sort of you see him moving his hand he's kind of caressing something, and then he starts to slide out a scalpel and then kind of shakes his head and puts it back in, and he's like, oh, pardon me, sorry, my curiosity, it gets the better of my social graces sometimes, but fascinating.
Well, the first thing you need to know is we have what last rites, religious rites. So Val will go over in detail what to do when she dies. It essentially involves pulling out a knife, carving the symbol of Naraka into her forehead, and then taking all of her shit because the living need nothing. Or the dead need nothing.
What is your philosophy on cadaver study?
As long as you're not like torturing anybody, the dead don't need their bodies.
Blended. Oh, I mean, I will do my utmost to ensure that I will never have an opportunity to study your body, but oh, good news, just in case.
Well, Val's got a really disgusting look on her face, like she's very off-put by this man. But she'll ask, so you understand what we're doing? It's like really dangerous, and like a lot of like devils and undead. Flesh warpers. We fight. We killed some hydras yesterday.
Do you know how often I petitioned this mayor to allow me to come and study this lighthouse, and I was denied every time? I am a professional occultist, and what you are doing, no danger can overwhelm the possible scientific findings within that structure. And he kind of like almost reverently like motions with both of his hands towards the lighthouse, like he's so excited and so eager to be on his way, but he knows like obviously he can't just like run there by himself.
He denied you access? Is there a reason for that?
Oh, some pish posh about not letting a lone individual going through, and and then and not wanting to what was it he said, incite any oddities or some exploration. Some people are just skittish.
Okay. Cool. So that guy right there, he's kind of like you know, really important. He's the one that kills everything. So like, I need you to keep him alive.
I shall make that my first priority.
Okay.
And he's kind of gazing at Tussless, like, not that he's never ever academically heard of a half-orc, half-elf, but just like it's just creepy. Like you could tell he's trying to restrain himself, but he is clearly imagining what it would be like to like perform an autopsy on Tuskless. And once again, he's got like a hand now over like on the outside of his shirt, but he's clearly got a hand like almost caressing where his scalpel is. Like,
okay.
Val will look at Cam and Tussless, and she'll just kind of like shrug, like, I guess.
Yeah.
This is going to be exciting.
Remember, Cam, we need to go back and free the mud puppies.
We already did that. You were kind of out of it last week. You were like acting like you were in the cover of a romance novel the whole time. You're like whipping your hair around, like flexing your muscles at everybody. It was really weird.
The puppies blessed us with crystal sense.
Yeah, now you can see gems.
I want to go back and play with them. Take one home.
They invited you to the elemental plane of Earth before they left. Yeah, you just have to find a way there. No, just not how it works. They had to go home. Being in the prime material, they were constantly in agony.
Okay.
When we get done here, in this dungeon, I'll take you to the elemental plane of Earth for sure.
Because that book should be out by then, I think. I don't know. So.
So I guess or we plan on like taking a week. So get your shit together. What did you say your name was?
Dr. Pathan Gauntlight.
All right, I'm gonna just call you Doc. Because your name's pretty long and complicated. Unless you prefer Pathan or
Whatever you are comfortable with.
Okay, creepy man. I'll just call you creepy man. I was supposed to be the edgelord of the party, and now it's really falling apart for me. I'm having a, inner crisis. But that's okay. Let's go meet the mayor, and then let's chill out, do what we gotta do, and we'll meet up.
Speaking of the mayor, Dr. Gulthias, previously one of the mayor's servants had gone to see Rin, asking for aid with seemingly perhaps medical or magical problem with his daughter, which you suggested you might be of aid of, which is why you've been heading to the mayor's office.
Yes. Oh my gosh! In the excitement, I forgot. I have a patient, and he kind of like does that instead of like walking around you guys. He does that awkward like squeezing between and contorting his body to try and like sneak by you without touching you, even though there's barely any room. And
this guy's a lot, right? He's a lot. Is that? Are we all in agreement? Like, this guy's a lot.
What is he stroking? Like,
I think he has a pet, like a familiar or something.
Oh, okay.
I bet it's one of those worms on a string.
Okay, let's go meet the mayor.
Okay.
He's a lot, though. I agree.
Okay.
Alright, so you all enter. You know where the mayor's office is in the building, so you find it relatively easily. The mayor will look up to you all, and you'll see his eyes kind of squint, looking at the doctor. Doctor, I suppose you're here to offer your services, and I'm glad to see all of you back. But one of you is missing, are they not?
Yeah, he retired. Old age got the best of him.
Yeah.
Didn't want to die in a dungeon.
Nope.
I suppose I can't blame him. But will you be alright, just the three of you exploring the dungeons?
Yep.
Oh,
yes. The doctor looks almost like taken aback, like affronted. He's like, but no, I am to join them.
Oh.
I see. Well, best of luck to the four of you. But before that, there's been some issue with my daughter.
Your daughter?
Sure. Yes.
Oh, she's that small human.
Yeah, she's really nice.
Okay.
Really met her.
Yeah.
Yes, I don't know what's wrong with her. There's some kind of infection on her arm, I think. And
that's not good.
Yeah, she's been having nightmares, and I don't know what to make of it. I figured I'd ask for some outside help, and I'm glad you're all here to help.
We are here to help.
Please, show me to the patient.
Her door is just the second on the right.
Palin, I'm gonna be honest. If this guy's joining the party and he's a doctor, that makes medicine boring. That means if I keep doing medicine, I'll die. Is it okay if I just go back to using arcane magic?
Yeah, medicine sucks. That's why I stopped doing it.
Yeah, medicine's
it's for
nerds. It's super nerds. Yeah. Okay.
So I don't know how I feel about letting him touch my body.
Yeah, he seems to be into it, but like in an academic way, you know.
Doctor, you enter this room and you see a very pink bedroom. You can see there's like various paintings that are on the wall. There's a bunch of pink flowers, a couple of like stick figures drawn in pink, and you see this massive bed, like massive cushions, massive doona, and it's just covered in like almost like a sea of soft toys. And kind of hidden away in the sea of soft toys, you see a young girl's face. She has dark skin, very fluffy hair, and she'll look at you as you enter. Hello there. What can I do for you? Are you friends with Father?
I am a doctor that your father has asked to come and see how you are feeling. My name is Dr. Gauntlight. What is your name?
Doriana.
Doriana, it is a pleasure to meet you.
I don't need any help. I've just made a new friend, that's all.
Uh-oh.
Oh. I see. Then why would your father be worried?
I don't know. Father's been acting weird recently. He's not as friendly with me anymore.
Well, that's not good. He did mention you had nightmares. Have you had a nightmare recently?
Not anymore. They've become rather pleasant dreams. I go on lots of adventures. Lars, I sent you a message.
I see. Well, I guess there's no need to be concerned then. You will All right. Well, if you feel that you are fine, then that is all. But if you are concerned at any other point, just let your father know, and I will come back to check on you.
Do you want to play sometime?
It's not that I don't want to play, but you know the lighthouse outside of town. That's where I want to play.
It's very spooky.
But spooky. Spooky is exciting, young one. Spooky just means there's mysteries to be solved, and I plan on solving them. And he's like almost like just talking about his own plans, like completely indifferent to her even being there, as he's just like wistfully talking about how, yes. And he's like walking out the door as he trails off, like, I will go and I will see what spookiness lies within there.
You can see Joriana is like politely nodding along, but you can tell, well, anyone watching this conversation can kind of tell that she's kind of checked out.
It's so, like, he's not even really talking to her at this point anymore. He's just like, yeah, and he just kind of strolls out and suddenly realizes he's like outside of her room, and he's like, what was I? Oh, right, yes. And he walks back to the mayor's office. She says she is fine.
So, did you do some kind of inspection, or?
Well, of course, and he's like, looks confused for a second, looks at his hands, which are still ungloved. He didn't even have, like, put his healer's gloves on, which he does when he's about to do anything, and he's just like, intriguing. I asked her how she was feeling. She assured me she was fine, and then... Well, that is interesting. And he sits cross-legged on the floor, reaches into his bag, and he pulls out, like, what looks like a dice cup, opens it up, and, like, scatters bones on the carpet. Oh. Could I roll a foretelling check?
Fortune telling?
Yeah.
I will get you to roll a hidden check as you're doing this.
Yeah.
Alright, as you kind of go about this process, even before you really finish it, you can tell that while in the room with Joriana, something was affecting you. You have a feeling it was some kind of curse, but you're not really sure how or what it is.
Now, I am convinced that it was the bones that told me this, and not my own internal insight.
Yeah, sure.
And so he'll, like, nod as he looks at the bones. He's like, something affected my mind. Oh, intriguing. May I roll an occultism check as I ponder this with the scientific side of my mind?
Certainly.
Yeah.
Roll me a hidden blind roll, please. Yep, so you think that you don't think it was a curse placed on you as you entered the room. You think there might be something placed over Joriana. And you've heard tales of a curse called the Outcast Curse. And one of the things it can do is any creature the curse bearer meets, their starting attitude towards them is reduced by 2 stages.
Alright, as I ponder it and I collect my bones and put them back in the case, I look at the mayor and I say, well, dear mayor, I think your daughter may be the subject of a curse. She mentioned you've been less friendly to her, but obviously you still have concern for her, otherwise you'd not have sent for help.
No, of course, my work might have been keeping me busy, but I've been trying my best to take care of her.
Now, do you find that your feelings of care for her are more present when she's not physically in the room with you?
I mean, whenever I go to try to see how she's doing and hang out, just something always comes up with business. You know how it is. There's always something to do.
Oh, quite. I suspect that this type of curse only manifests in her presence. Such a thing is likely a magical malady, not physical. I possess knowledge of such things, but I am not magically trained myself, though I believe the gnome is. And then he just shuffles off, already discounting the mayor because he's got a task in mind. It kind of comes outside. Chamomile.
Huh?
Would you deign to join us for a moment? I have a medical conundrum that I believe you may be well suited to assist me with.
Sure. What do you need?
Well, you see, and he walks back in as he's talking, as if he just assumes that you'll be following as he talks.
Mm-hmm.
You see, the child is possessed of a magical curse, I believe. One that renders those in the room with her to, rather discount her. And then he kind of stops and realizes you're not following.
No, I'm following.
Oh, sorry. Oh, yeah, sorry, you're working on your sheet. My bad, Crash. So it is my feeling that perhaps, being a curse, that your particular skills and experience may be more adept at breaking the curse than my skills.
Okay. Here's occultism, arcana, here's the religion, and here's nature. I'm trained in everything now, bitch.
Does that cover everything?
If I can,
he was thinking the magic side of things, but yeah.
Here's the detect magic for you too.
I can detect magic.
All right. What the hell do you need me for then?
Religion or arcana.
I rolled every knowledge skill in the game. Isn't that enough?
So Camille, you're not really you're aware that typically dispel magic or remove curse are generally the best ways to remove something like this.
I have dispel magic.
You think it's strange though that she has been cursed, presuming that you think it's fairly safe to say that she hasn't really come into.
I know what happened here. Did you take something from your dad's rare collection of antique goods?
No, I didn't.
You didn't, huh? You didn't take anything from your dad's rare collectibles from the region or the dungeon beneath the lighthouse?
No, I've just been playing with my new friend.
Oh, Jesus. Is it a doll that looks like a bird?
What, sorry?
Is it a doll that looks like a bird?
Well, he's given me lots of toys, but none like that. But this is my favorite, and she'll hold up what appears to be like a small stuffed griffin.
Uh-huh.
I think this is where detect magic will come into play.
Okay. I detect magic onto griffin.
Crash, I also sent you a message.
Oh, a message. In where?
Discord.
Oh, in Discord. Okay. I have so many windows open as I build this character sheet. Let's see. Just like 5. Oh, alright.
I guess it's good that you're getting free toys. I don't know. Guys, we gotta get back to the dungeon.
So Dr. Gothias will be standing outside of the room while Crash is interacting with her.
Mm-hmm.
And when you say that, he just like, as I thought. Yes, we should get back to the dungeon. Young lady, may I...
Before you kind of got that feeling, though, you would be able to cast Detect Magic if you were about to.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's always on, like, right? Because of my feet?
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
There does seem to be something inside the griffin, and even as she hands it to you to, like, feel it, you can feel there's obviously something, like, hard inside
I mean,
it.
I ain't indifferent to loot, you know what I'm saying? But I am indifferent to... okay, I take the griffin from her. I say,
hey, thanks for the toy. Verso,
hold
her down.
I'm gonna start ripping it open.
No!
I don't care about you, kid. What's inside?
I'm gonna just start tearing it open.
You find a rather large, flawless ruby.
Oh, okay.
Why'd you do that?
Just a second, jeez.
I will use my crafting skill to sew it back up, I guess.
Sure.
Alright. Let's see. Crafting. There we go. Whap.
Yeah, it's relatively easy. It's a mundane job to sew it back up. Do you sew it back up with the... are you keeping the ruby?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
I didn't rob this child for nothing.
As a test, I'm gonna step into proximity of them after the item has been sewed, with the intention of approaching the young girl to reassure her, but with the notion that might not be, like, with the forethought that might not be what I end up doing when I walk in.
Sure.
So as I approach the girl, do I find that I am still intending to comfort her?
You feel like your attitude is, like, slightly less than it was before you walked into the room, but you're not indifferent. You're helpful towards her.
Okay. So I'll, like, reassure her that Cam was merely just trying to see if there was anything harmful in the toy, but she is of course putting it together and making it just as good as new. And then I'll look over to Cam.
As you're having this discussion and she, like, reaches out to, like, grab the toy, you can see her left arm is, like, completely withered. It almost looks like just, like, skin hanging off.
Oh God.
Oh, my gloves will immediately come on and I will be like, oh my gosh, young lady, what happened to your arm?
Oh, well, but my friend said if I want to join him, he'd have to have some payment, and I thought it was okay. I didn't really use it anyway.
Oh no, sweetie, that is not how a friend is supposed to act. Join him where? And as I'm doing this, could I be, like, kind of, like, examining her arm?
Sure. Roll me a medicine check.
Yeah, so I'll be, like, attempting to, examine her while I'm, like, trying to reassure her that, like, this is not the behavior of a friend to do something that would cause so much harm.
Sure. So as you're looking over the arm, it's very strange. You, like, take her pulse, you, like, do, like, all the medical things you would do to, like, normally, like, see, like, how injured with something, if they're healthy or not. Apart from this strange arm, she seems in perfect health. However, as you're kind of looking along the arm, you almost feel like bumps along her skin, and you realize that there's almost something. There's, like, they look like mosquito bites, but they're, like, spelled out, and you see these strange words kind of written on her arm. It's not in any language you understand, though. But roll me a hidden occultism check. you're not sure what to make of it.
But it's definitely odd. All right. I will make note of them.
I first started seeing him in my dreams, but then he's been coming to visit me recently. It's been really nice.
Visiting you here in your room?
Yeah.
At night or
he's
in the day?
He's very shy, though. He doesn't come when anyone else is here.
I see. Cam, may I examine the stone?
Yeah, sure.
All right. I'm gonna stay in the room with her for a moment. Is there like a stool or a chair or something in the room that I can sit in the corner?
You can, but like every bit of furniture has like at least one stuffed toy sitting.
I'll
it's a lot of gems in there.
Do we get the other ones radiate magic?
No.
Dang.
Cam, did that gemstone radiate anything to your crystal sense?
Oh, maybe we could have seen it with our crystal sense.
That's a good point. You would have seen it straight away as soon as you walked in.
Yeah. But this doctor guy, he doesn't have crystal sense. He wasn't
I
there.
don't have it.
That was Gregor who was there with us.
After I gently move one of the stuffed animals aside from the chair, I'll sit down and I'll start casting Read Aura and on the gem. And I don't know if this will apply, but I suspect it might. But I do have oddity identification, if that kicks in some sense of the interaction with Read Aura. So I'll post Read Aura in the chat.
Yeah, what was the feat you mentioned?
It's oddity identification. It's I can post that as well, I believe.
Thank you. Oh yeah, I see it. So you're aware that the magic, the item rather, has divination magic. But beyond that, you don't learn anything.
I'll kind of whisper that to Cam as I hand it back to her. And
so wait, what's wrong with it?
I can just detect divination magic. Perhaps it is being used to scry or spy upon the room.
Oh, I see what you're asking me to do, Doctor. Just a moment.
Here you go. Arcana. Occultism. Religion. Nature. Crafting. Medicine.
So as I see Cam's face,
and
conversation,
she stares at Tussless.
Society. Yeah, I've been paying attention, buddy. Turns out you don't fart on the table.
Give it a
the doctor's gonna kind of nudge Cam out of the room, remove the gem from the presence of the
yeah, sure, yeah, okay.
So as you do that, Cam, what you do, you kind of pouring through all your knowledge of things, and you feel like you're aware that there's strange dead creatures that live in a land of dreams, which kind of line up with her story of a new friend she's made that is contacting her.
Mm-hmm.
You get the feeling that if you were to observe her when she was sleeping, you might be able to learn more.
Okay. Okay.
Do I even care though?
As you get nudged out of the room, your attitude towards her would have been whatever it was.
Oh, okay. So I'm gonna tell Velen. I'm gonna say,
So, there's something going on in the room that makes you not care about the girl. But the girl
Did I see that she's missing her arm? Or her arm's withered? Or no?
You did, but at the time you didn't care.
Okay.
But you did notice.
So there's a dream monster, and it's eating this girl. and she thinks it's great, and no one else cares. So we should do a stakeout so that we can kill this monster.
Oh, wait. So,
I'm gonna disguise myself as a little girl, and we're gonna have a sleepover party.
can you still do that, like, message thing?
No. I just gonna shout real loud.
Okay. I mean, that's, like, the same thing.
Don't
right?
worry.
So I guess, like...
This is a technique I learned from my sister. The rest of you are gonna dress up in teddy bear costumes and just arrange yourselves around the bed.
Can we just be, like, outside the room?
Oh, okay.
Like,
Yeah, that works too.
I don't think we're gonna get a teddy bear costume that Teslas can fit in.
You'd be surprised. I bet my sister has one.
Oh.
It's really weird though, cause it's got a hole in the front. I asked her if she wanted me to sew it up, and she said, nope, that's how it's supposed to be. I think it's in case a snake gets into the costume, then it can escape.
Wait, does it also have a hole in the back?
There's a flap. I think that's so you can go poop without taking it off.
Yeah, I imagine if Gregor would wear that, he would need to poop often, you know?
Well, it's because you're always feeding him mushy foods.
Yeah. Okay.
Meanwhile... that was just a segue. Please continue. Please change the subject.
I thought you had something to add. Okay. So anyways,
Wait, hold
on. I'm gonna go glad hand the mayor and tell him I'm gonna have a sleepover party with his daughter.
Yeah, that's totally fine.
Alright.
I mean, that's normal, right?
So using the hat of disguise, I'm gonna appear to be a human child of roughly the same age as his daughter.
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Are you telling the mayor that it's you doing that on purpose? Or are you just posing as some random child that wanders in and is like, I'm going to have a sleepover?
I guess you'll find out. Alright, so I find the mayor and I say,
Mr. Mayor, it's me, Becky, your daughter's best friend. I'm here for the sleepover party.
Go ahead and roll me a deception.
Okay. Let's see. Deception. That's not really one of my best skills. Alright, here we go.
The hat of disguise gives you a +4 to your deception.
Oh, jeez. Alright, so +4 to that.
Sure. You'll see him kind of squint his eyes for a moment.
Oh.
How do you know my daughter? I don't think I've seen you around.
Since he's never met me before, that means I can use this new feat that I have. It's called Glad Hand. First impressions are my strong suit. When I meet someone in a casual or social situation, I can immediately make a diplomacy check to make an impression.
Go ahead. Kind of.
Okay.
You're doing your best to like look cute as he's like squinting at you.
Don't you remember Becky?
My daughter has a lot of friends, but I suppose if you're a friend of my daughter, you're a friend of me.
Great. Where do I go for the sleepover?
But I didn't know there was a sleepover. Normally I have to give the go-ahead. I'll go talk to her and make sure. I just want her to get used to breaking these rules. Give me a moment.
Oh, yeah, I'll go with you.
He'll kind of pause and look at you, and then you can see he's like about to like stop you, but then he kind of stares at like this small child in front of him and kind of just shrugs and takes him with him to see his daughter.
Alright.
So I'll be just outside of her room.
Yeah, sure.
And I do not recognize this other little girl, but I'll be like, Mr. Mayor, I believe we should speak immediately. Maybe over here? And he just like motions a bit down the hall away from the daughter's room.
Hey, Velen, do you know this kid's name?
Roll me a diplomacy check, Dr. Goldface. Yeah. Alright, fine. I presume you know where Dorian's room is, little one?
Oh yes, Dorian, it's me, Becky. Hey, I'm here from the Dream Corps. I'm like a dream travel agent. Tonight's the night, girl. It's time to go to Dreamland. That's why I'm here for the sleepover. Remember? Our mutual friend sent me. Wink.
The mayor has left with the doctor, so you're just left in the room with her. She'll say, I don't recognize you, but are you a friend of the Motley Man as well?
Yep, the Motley Man is my boss. I'm here to guide you to the land of dreams tonight.
Roll me a deception check.
Okay. Oh wait, first I'd like to glad hand her since Becky's never met her before. All right.
And remember, you get a +4.
All right. Here's my deception after glad handing her. Okay.
You seem really nice. I'll be friends with you, but the Motley Man never told me anything about you.
I'll hero point my deception if I have to.
Yeah, go for it.
Oh, okay. When it comes to lying to kids, I don't spare any expense. All right.
All right, John Hammond.
Does your kiddo watch these streams, Cash?
Sometimes.
Oh, of course. I'm sure the Motley Man has many friends. Come in. We'll have fun.
All right.
I give an ominous wink to everyone as I head to the room.
Val's gonna kind of let out a deep sigh, and then she's gonna look at Tussless and say, "All right, I guess we'll go get the teddy bear costumes. Let's go."
The ones that are snake proof. If a snake gets into them, it can escape easily.
Those might be the only ones available. But yeah, so when the doctor gets the mayor aside, he's going I'll brief him on our suspicions. I'm going to suggest that while ideally I wouldn't have advised her having another small child as company, it is actually probably good that she is not left alone. And I'm going to ask if perhaps myself and my companions could stay close by the room tonight, so that we might see if we can intervene should this creature that I suspect might be at hand, try to do anything tonight.
No, of course. Well, I wouldn't want her to feel like she's being watched and in any danger. But do you think you'd be able to do it secretively, or would you need to have her aware of your presence?
I think that we will be secret. It's
also,
easy enough to
perhaps tonight's not the best. She's having a sleepover with one of her friends. I wouldn't want to disrupt that.
We certainly wouldn't disrupt it unless we felt there was any danger. But I think it would be good to have us close at hand. The best thing is at least Chamomile has the gemstone on her person. That is, I think, key that gemstone not be in the room with your daughter. I suspect that
you see him raise an eyebrow. What gemstone?
You see, we found a gemstone within one of the stuffed animals your daughter claims was a gift from her new friend. It has divination magic upon it. I suspect perhaps the being is using it as some sort of manner to spy on her, as she indicated he only comes when she is alone. I believe that gemstone is how he knows that she is alone. But Cam has spirited it away, which means that he may not realize that your daughter is not alone this night, which is why it is very important for the safety of your daughter and this child that is staying the night. We should remain close this evening.
Well, I will leave this up to your expertise, but do everything in your power to keep her safe.
Of course.
I'll let the various servants and guards know that you'll be about the manor, so they don't disturb you.
Very well. Thank you, Mr. Mayor.
Do you need anything from my end?
If there are no rooms nearby, perhaps just comfortable chairs that could be set out partway down the hall.
There's a servant's quarter next to her room. I can put them up somewhere else if you wish to use the room.
That would be ideal.
It'll be done.
I'll just incline my head towards him in thanks. and kind of turn away. Like immediately, the gears are turning as to.
Yeah, he'll give you a nod and then do the same. He heads back to his office.
Alright, is Tussless willing to get in a furry suit with Valen?
No.
Okay. She tries to drag you along, but realizes you're just being a grouch. But she worries about Cam, so she'll go by herself to back to Rin and Gregor. How do I find them?
Gregor tries to like shove the chicken wings like to the side.
Twice in one day. What do we owe the pleasure?
So I gotta do a stakeout on a child. Your sister told me that you have like teddy bear costumes that I could wear.
Gregor turns a deep shade of purple.
You see her raise an eyebrow, and she'll say, perhaps it would be best if you found a costume from somewhere else? These are more personal belongings, I would say.
Rin, the mayor's daughter is in danger, and so's your sister. I would rather not be running around doing errands if you have what I need.
Alright, look, what's the plan? Tell me what's happening, and I'll try to find a solution with you.
Alright, the daughter's cursed, her arm's fallen off, she's being traveled.
That's easy. And she'll go over to her wares, and you'll see she'll pull out the scroll. This should fix it.
No, it didn't work. They tried this already. Look, we've got an elaborate plan. I just need your teddy bear costume, and I know you got it.
I don't know how comfortable I am handing that out.
I'll get it back to you. Don't worry about it.
I also don't know how comfortable I am it being close to a child, honestly.
Well, I heard it's just like a costume that's like snake-proof. The snakes can get out if they get in it. It should be fine.
So out of character, Rin will have a conversation telling you what the costume's actually for. So it's up to you how Valen would react to that.
Valen listens.
She's very open telling you, but Ashwood is not.
Yeah.
Gregor also looks like he very much wishes he was anywhere else at that moment. And he takes special attention staring at his plate as he eats.
I gotta figure out how Val feels about this. She's kind of a prude. Enslaved vampire and everything. Do you know where I can get a normal one?
I'm aware my sister's a rather good crafter. Perhaps she could just make one.
Look, she's already in deep. She's on the inside. I can't disturb her. Can you just fix it up?
Look, alright, give me an hour and I'll make another one, alright?
Okay. Valen sits down next to Gregor and starts eating his chicken wings.
Gregor studiously looks straight ahead in a direction that is not at Val, as if he is deep in thought and clearly not comfortable having a conversation right now.
Alright, so while Valen is waiting for that hour, what are some of the other characters doing? Doctor, what are you doing?
The doctor is trying to find Val, Cam, and Tuskless to advise them of that.
Oh shoot! Did you actually think it? Oh, that's right. Because I ran off, and then a little girl came back. Oh yeah.
Yeah. He has no idea that you're.
So I have a Pathfinder mechanics question. I don't want to be that guy, but now that she has a bag of holding, she puts everything in the bag of holding. Do bags of holding just ruin stories and plots in Pathfinder like they do in 5th edition D&D? Like, if I throw the gem in there, is the gem in like a pocket dimension and it doesn't work anymore?
So,
for all you Storm King's Thunder DMs out there, I know your pain. I know your pain.
I will say, Perhaps after the session, I'll give you an answer to that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so yeah, the doctor has no idea that you're Becky. It was not being facetious at all when he was saying that it's a good thing that Cam took the gem out. It wasn't like a veiled comment on the doctor's part, maybe on mine a little bit. I think it's hilarious. But no, he's literally like looking outside for everybody and presumably only found Verso. And Tussless, did you come back to the mares after?
Well, I'm just sitting
Tuskless,
here.
what have you been doing? Okay, yeah. So you easily find Tuskless. Cam, did you leave Verso summoned, or did you desummon him when you?
Oh yeah, he would be. He's inside this book right now. He's inside this book.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then,
but Pork is still around.
Then Dr. Gothias will brief Tuskless on everything that we found out. And essentially, yeah, just give you the skinny that the plan is to stay in the servants' quarters until like the dead of night, unless we hear anything. Hopefully we don't. But that because Cam cunningly removed the gem, it is almost certain that the being will visit upon Doriana tonight, and we should be able to intervene and perhaps defeat it and drive it away from the young girl. Unless somebody was able to get like a scroll of remove curse or something like that. That might be an easier way of doing it, but I am new to this town and know nobody who is a purveyor of such things. Do you know where Cam and Val went?
Should I do perception to have noticed that Cam was the girl?
Cam, would you have transformed, because the doctor wasn't there, but would you have transformed around the other members of your party?
I think she just did it like going down the stairs to find the mayor. I don't think she would have thought to tell everybody.
Yeah,
she told everybody the plan. She said, "I'm gonna turn into a little girl, and I'm gonna go to a sleepover party." Like, so, I mean, then a little girl shows up.
Yeah.
So, I'm assuming that they would know that the little girl that showed up is actually Cam and not somehow another little girl showed up also for the sleepover party. But that would be pretty rad if that was the case.
So yeah, Tuskless, you're aware of the plan, but you're not sure if it's been put into action yet.
Well, you do know that.
There, so I'd be like, that other little girl is Cam. The disguise.
Oh, interesting, clever. So, did Cam give the ruby to you or to Val?
I think she still got it.
Oh. That may prove troublesome.
But it's
I guess we
my
should
bag of holding, if that matters.
The doctor doesn't know that.
Okay.
But he's also thinking, like, worst case scenario, the demon doesn't show up tonight because he knows there's somebody else there, in which case we just do it again tomorrow. Right? It's like, yeah. There's no reason that the doctor has to believe that, like, tonight is the night and the girl is, like, dead if we don't solve it immediately or anything like that. So, it's just a matter of, like, okay, we have Cam on the inside, Tussless and I are in on it, on the plan here, but I don't know where Val is. So I guess we'll wait a little bit for Val to come back.
Okay.
Alright, so if the party is kind of waiting this out, eventually Val and you would receive a costume about your size. It's of a very large pink teddy bear.
Val's gonna make sure the need not be said are secured. And when she's confident in it, she'll put on the pink teddy bear costume. She'll start making her way through town. She's gonna go.
You see Cole walk out of the blacksmith and kind of just stare at you, and then just slowly close the door.
Val will wave at him. And she'll make her way to the cliff. She'll climb the cliff. And she plans
as you're climbing the cliff.
As a bear.
There's a bunch of townsfolk gathered and kind of pointing as you're climbing the cliff.
Okay.
It's like watching Ted but pink.
Val doesn't really care. So she gets up to the cliff level, She'll turn around, she'll wave at all the townsfolk. But then she's gonna go into stealth mode. She plans on sneaking into the manor and sneaking into the little girl's room and falling on the floor pretending to be a teddy bear.
Alright, roll me a hidden stealth check.
Okay. If it ain't good, I'll re-roll it.
So, yep, you are in the room with both Doriana and who you presume to be Cam, and it seems like no one has noticed you enter. No, even Chamomile.
Oh, very cool. Then, yeah, Val's just gonna kind of like plop down and pretend to be a teddy bear.
This is very important.
Uh-huh.
Val, in your inventory, do you have any gems?
Any gems? We just sold everything.
Yeah. I got nothing.
So, actually, hold on. Let me check something.
I'm just saying, because Cam might have gem sense still.
Yeah, I got no gems.
Yeah.
Okay.
He takes out a knife. Ah, another one! Start gutting the teddy bear to get the gem.
Oh no! I worked so hard on this.
Well, that'd be terrible. It wouldn't be hilarious. It'd be terrible.
Oh, right.
Alright, so, Doctor and Tuskless, about an hour has passed, but you haven't heard anything from your companion.
Well, Tuskless, I don't know about you, but I feel it's important for me to be in position in case the young lady needs help. I'm sure Val will be back around at some point. Val does not strike me as one to shirk their duties, but I must go inside. Do you care to join me?
Yeah, sure. Do that.
Alright, I will head into the servants' quarters.
Ah, I looked it up. Items in a bag of holding can't be detected by magic that detects only things on the same plane, because it is technically in another plane of existence.
Cool.
So, yeah.
Alright. So, yeah, we'll head over to the servants' quarters. I will leave the door ajar. And, is the girl's bedroom... What's that, sorry?
It's the mighty magic. You turn the door into a jar.
Yes, Master Transmuter. Is Doriana's room door open at night or closed like tight?
Good question. It is closed.
All right. Does the servants' quarters, I don't know how this house is laid out, does it have any type of, like a vent or anything that, or like anything that would allow us to hear what goes on in that room?
So there's a window that goes outwards, but apart from that, it's a very simple room. There's 2 beds and there's like a small cupboard that is pushed up against the wall that is shared between your room and Doriana's.
Does this window open, or is it just a fixed pane glass?
It opens.
I will open it and poke my head out and see if Doriana's bedroom window is open.
Sure, it does seem to be open. But just roll me a perception check, please.
Absolutely. Secret?
Yes, please. Yep, okay, so as you kind of poke your head out, you see that the window is open, and you can also hear the conversation going on between Cam and Doriana.
Excellent.
But speaking of which, Cam, what have you been doing throughout the day? Have you just been having a fun time playing with Doriana? Or
We're playing like board games, telling stories. We're not braiding each other's hair because she'd find out my hair is illusionary. But playing with pork. Just a good time. Drawing pictures, doing arts and crafts projects.
One thing I will point out, Doriana is none the wiser. But you do need to up the spell at least once per hour using the hat.
Oh yeah.
You just, like once an hour, you like focus Diana will see you like fiddling with. Actually, what have you made the hat look like? Is it still a hat or is it something else?
Oh, it's like a ribbon in my hair.
Yeah, so every hour you have to like retie your ribbon a little bit to like keep the illusion up. Diana just seems to think that you're like redoing it for the sake of redoing it. She doesn't seem aware that anything strange is going on.
Hype.
But eventually she will head to sleep, surrounded by all her soft toys.
Okay.
Is the plan for you to? Are you going to stay awake for the night, or what are you doing?
Yeah, I'm gonna fake sleep. I'm gonna do a performance, I guess, to try to fake sleep. But if I actually fall asleep, Pork has been instructed to stay up all night and bite me to wake me up if needed.
It's important to point out that every time the child was, like looking away, not paying attention, Val would have been trying to get Cam's attention.
Okay.
So every now and then.
So how's that work?
I posted in chat. My teddy bear costume. But essentially, yeah. She's kind of like. She's doing, that thing where like people like point at their eyes and then they point at your eyes. She's pointing like the arm of the teddy bear at the teddy bear's head, and then like pointing it at your head.
I'm curious how I want to rule that. I'm happy to hand wave it. But Valen, could you roll me just an open stealth check?
Sure. I'll re-roll that.
Yeah, we don't want to scare her.
20.
Okay.
Alright, so that's, so Camille is able to...
I don't know, this is Pathfinder. What level is this little girl? No, I'm just kidding. Keep going. You fools, this is a level 17 9-year-old.
116th, like...
Okay, so Camille's gonna say, at that point, Cam would say,
"Oh man, my tummy is grumbling. Can you go grab us some snacks?"
Okay, I'll go ask Dad.
Okay, lots of snacks, all the good stuff.
What kind of snacks do you want?
Oh, beer. I mean, like juice, and cookies.
You want like apple or orange?
Oh, surprise me.
Okay.
Okay.
And then she'll run out of the room quickly.
Okay, alright. She runs over, she says,
"You found a suit. Is Tussless in there with you?"
No, he wouldn't come with. It sounds really muffled. He wouldn't come with.
Okay, gotcha. Any news from the doc or from Tussless?
Oh, I didn't talk to him.
Okay.
But I got your back.
Alright, sweet. My plan is I'm gonna pretend to go to sleep. And then I'll probably actually fall asleep and then
Okay. When you go to sleep, push some of that food over here.
Okay.
Valen hears the girl running back up the stairs, and she dead posts us back into
Okay.
Yep, so she runs back in. She's got a little platter. You can see some like apple slices and what appears to be some kind of like small fruit pies as well.
Oh,
and
yeah.
You can also see
Fucking
2
score.
cups of juice, and the juice seems to be you can see like half has been filled with apple juice, and then orange juice has been poured over it. So it's just a mix of apple and orange
Good
juice.
thing I'm a gnome. That's what they live for. That funky fruits. Alright.
She says, "Oh man, pies. This is the best. Thank you so much."
I'm glad you like it. And then she'll continue the conversation with the food. You guys enjoy the night, but eventually she will be going to sleep.
At one point I would say,
it'd be funny. I'm gonna feed a pie to this. I'm gonna feed a pie to this bear right here. Just gonna stuff it in his belly button hole. There we go.
Val eats the pie in the bear suit. It's a fucking mess. There's crumbs and filling all over.
You should feed it some juice as well. And then she'll go to grab a cup and go to like pour it.
Oh yeah, that'd be awesome.
But there's no hole, so it just gets covered on the bear.
Okay.
So now Valid isn't just this damp bear with food inside. But yes, could I get anyone who is in the room and the doctor as well, because he's listening through the window, to roll me some hidden occultism checks, please?
Can I just not? I got like a -1.
Wait, who's
Yeah,
rolling?
you don't have
Who's rolling them? Me?
You and I, yeah.
Oh, okay. Occultism. I thought we tried it. I thought we said Dispel Magic wouldn't work. That it usually works.
Well, but we didn't even attempt it.
Oh. Well, you're the you're the doctor.
So
you didn't tell me. It was your arcana that identified that, but you didn't verbalize it to me.
What?
Dispel Magic can work on curses, but not all curses. You're not sure if it would have worked. But you know the best way to get rid of a curse is the remove curse spell.
Yeah.
There we go. We made it. All right, let's do it.
So as you're watching Joanna sleep, and you can hear her like slowly muttering in her sleep, and you're kind of paying attention. You pick up words here and there, but it's mostly like gibberish that you can't really understand. But as you're like paying attention to her, listening to these mumbles, you almost feel this information get like imparted into your brain as you're kind of like opening yourself up to this like strange occult phenomenon. It's like the information is leaking out of her and into you. You learn, so Chamomile, you learn there's a strong link between Joanna's mind and the dimension of dreams. This denizen of Leng, which is the dimension of dreams, has strengthened this conduit. Unless that creature is destroyed, Joanna will eventually be drawn wholly into that dimension. You think that is what is happening to her hand? You think this process will like slowly encompass her whole body?
Okay. Is there some way that we could just jump into her forehead and travel into her dreams?
It does not seem like it.
Okay.
Doctor, you get this mental image almost planted into your mind. You see a stone chamber with a very old map of the Inner Sea region painted on it, across from a map consisting of several tattered pieces of paper that together constitute a detailed map of Otari. Even though you haven't physically seen this place before, from your understanding, actually, no, that's all you would know. You see this mental image of this area, but that's all you get.
I will, as I'm kind of talking it out with myself, I'll kind of whisper what I've seen to Tussless.
Cam, one thing you'll notice as well, because of your crystal sense, is about halfway through the night, you'll see, seemingly instantly, something reappear in the griffin toy.
Okay.
Oh, I kind of just want to call this thing out. You know what I'm saying? But maybe it's better if it doesn't know that we know. Okay. So pretending to be asleep, I hear the girl's really sad and upset. I can't understand the words that she's saying, but I get the sense that she's deeply connected to the realm of dreams.
Yes. You don't get the feeling that she's sad during these dreams. She's just kind of mumbling. But like she doesn't seem in any like direct like danger or distress. It seems like she's just having very vivid dreams. It's not like she's having nightmares or anything.
Okay. I'm gonna wake her up.
Sure.
Okay.
You go to shake her awake. It does take like, if you only like lightly nudge her, she doesn't wake up. But if you put a little bit more force in, she'll wake up.
Okay.
What is it, friend?
Oh, I'm about to pee the bed. I don't remember where the bathroom is.
I'll show you.
Okay.
And as we're leaving the room, I'm gonna Luigi side eye the fucking gem inside the griffin, and then I'm gonna make the I'm watching you gesture at it.
Sure.
Okay.
Speaking of the gem, Valen, you would also see it because you also have crystal sense.
Okay, so that makes it a lot easier to interpret this. So, the teddy bear will kind of slightly nod. And when they walk out of the room, I'm gonna go and rip the teddy bear apart and get the gem.
Or the griffin apart. Don't rip yourself apart.
The griffin. Yeah, I'm the teddy bear.
Okay.
I'm gonna rip the griffin apart.
I will say it is very hard to rip open a stuffed toy while inside one.
Well, no, Ash, what I do, right, is like I've got my teddy bear head, right? My little halfling arms, they fit out of the neck. So like what you see is like, well, what no one sees except maybe this dream monster, is this little teddy bear scurry over to the griffin. These two halfling arms reach out of the neck of the teddy bear, and then, I mean, she's very strong. She's a master at athletics. So she just rips the griffin apart and grabs the gem. She doesn't have a bag of holding or anything, so I guess she'll just, put it inside the teddy bear and go back to her position.
I thought you were gonna huck it out the window.
Checks out.
Sure.
Checks out.
Not that you saw it before, either, Valen. But this does appear to be the same gem that Chamomile found before.
The same exact one. Oh. Okay.
Interesting.
Well, I'm holding on to it.
Okay.
Alright, so Doriana will eventually bring back Chamomile to the room and she'll head back to sleep.
Wait, before you back to sleep. Earlier.
Yes.
Yeah, earlier when you brought me that amazing app orange juice, it changed my life forever. So I wanted to share a special drink with you.
And I pull out the blood eye coffee from my thermos.
Oh, okay. What is it? Is it some kind of juice?
Yeah, it's bean juice.
That doesn't sound very nice, but if you like it, I'll have a taste.
Oh yeah, it's just for cool kids, no pressure or anything, but it's definitely the coolest kids drink bean juice.
She'll take a sip and spit it out.
No. You just gotta put a lot of sugar in it, like so much.
Do you have a lot of sugar?
Of course I do.
Actually, I don't have any sugar on my inventory.
No, hold on.
I would say if you drink your coffee with sugar, I'm happy for you to have a couple of packets of sugar.
Well, Chamomile, do you feel like she would drink her coffee with a lot of sugar?
I feel like that thermos was probably already heavily
like 70% sugar. Like yeah, okay, all right, yeah.
You have the almost white coffee where it's already got sugar and cream to the max.
It's
like
yeah.
candy coffee.
Yeah. So
just try it again. It's pretty good. It's a little bitter at first, but the aftertaste is what's really important.
Okay.
I mean, I'll roll a plus 17, diplomacy on you if I have to. I mean, I'll peer pressure a kid. Don't think I won't.
She will willingly take.
Okay.
He wakes up in the morning addicted to coffee, cigarettes, and alcohol.
Oh, I don't have either of those other two things. That would have been good. But I know where we could pick up some meth for tomorrow night. All right. So
I still don't like it.
Okay. So according to this this description, she now has to make a saving throw against drugs. All right. I don't know what the fortitude save on a little girl is, but this is Pathfinder, so I am ready to be amazed. Absolutely.
Crashes out here drugging children.
Nope. She's too hardcore for that, man.
I don't like it.
Now that was a save against the addiction, right?
No, that's the whole thing, right? Like if you make the save, you have to willingly fail a lot of these drugs to get their effects.
Oh, that's weird.
Yeah.
Because I'm telling you this right now. You feed a 9-year-old a cup of coffee.
This 9-year-old's made of sterner stuff.
I mean, you keep force feeding it to her.
Nah, it's fine.
It'll work.
All right, fine. It's just I thought we could just stay up late and see the dream boss together when he shows up. But if you want to go to bed, this bean juice It's magic.
Oh yeah, I saw the Motley Man, but he didn't say he knew you.
What? He
Maybe
didn't say he
you're friends
knew
with
me.
a different Motley Man.
Can you draw me a picture of this Motley Man so I know it's the same one?
I guess I'm not a very good drawer though.
That's okay. My friend Gregor, he's my best friend in the whole world. He has cerebral palsy and all sorts of other old person diseases because he's 42 years old. He tries to draw sometimes. It's just terrible squiggles all over the paper.
I'd just like to point out
you hear a
that
cough
statement
in the room. Lars, let me handle this. You hear a cough in the room, and you hear it muffled over the cough. 43.
Oh yeah, his birthday the other day.
So you will see she will draw like a stick figure of a man. You can see she draws the legs like yellow, and she draws like the green like head, the head green, and then she draws like it seems like an oversized shirt of green and blue over the top of the whole thing.
That's a cool shirt.
Yeah, he looks like that.
Oh, you know what? I think the one I work for has a pink shirt.
I didn't know there was one with a pink shirt. Can I be friends with him as well?
Yeah, I hope so. How do I meet yours so that I can kind of be a go-between so he can meet mine? I bet they're very lonely.
Oh, I don't really know. He just comes to visit me. I don't know if there's a way for you to visit him.
What if you dreamed about me when you go back to sleep? Maybe that would help me meet him.
I can try.
Okay.
Alright, good night. I'll see you in my dreams if I can.
Okay.
Doriana will go back to sleep for the rest of the night, but nothing seems to happen.
Man, being a paranormal investigator sucks. I just want to go in the dungeon and kill stuff.
Meanwhile...
Alright, Bork, I'm going to sleep. If anything tries to kill me, just, do your thing.
The doctor has spent the last, however long of the evening, excitedly explaining to Tussless all the, strange and interesting medical marvels that he's learned from different civilizations and archaeological practices, especially, what's it called? Chromotherapy. And he's showing off this device he has that shines different colored lights, and is explaining to you how just basically shining a red light on a wound will help stop bleeding. And yeah, he's super into it. He has no idea. He's so excited talking about it, he doesn't even register Tussless if you're interested or not.
Okay. Well, he'll kind of be trying to listen, but a lot of it's going over his head.
Yeah, he's doing that academic thing where he's dropping the names of all sorts of ancient and obscure civilizations and stuff like that, and just as if you know exactly what he's talking about.
I have a high enough society skill to make it look like I'm paying attention and know what you're saying to be courteous.
Oh, dude, he loves you. He's got an audience that actually seems to know what he's talking about. He's super excited. He actually has to remind himself periodically to keep listening at the window.
Alright, so eventually after this conversation, after the play date is over, you would all eventually wake up in the morning. Would you have tried to leave before Doriana woke up, or would you still be there when she woke up?
No, that'd be kind of mean to disappear in the morning, so I'll stick it out. I'll stick around for breakfast. So
yeah, she'll happily head down stairs, and she'll come back up with a plate with eggs and bacon on it.
Well, I had a really good time. Maybe we could do this again?
Okay. When do you want to come over next?
Tonight. I don't know, whatever.
Okay. I'll have to ask my dad, though.
I'll be honest, my house is, under renovations. We had
Oh, that's not good.
Yeah, we had a cinder rat infestation. We live down by the docks.
Oh, you should point out your house to me. We can go outside. We'll have a look.
Yeah, it's just not a very safe place for me right now.
Well, I know some of the orphans live in the manor. You could talk to Dad if you want a place to stay.
Oh, I mean, I'm not an orphan. I mean, I got so many parents, like so many.
Oh, what are they?
Oh, it's called a polycule.
Yeah, okay, but where are they?
Oh,
They didn't come to drop you off.
you see that tent over there?
She points down the cliff out the window.
Yeah?
Yeah, that's where my parents live.
Oh, okay, I'll come visit.
Yeah, my mom, she's just real friendly to everybody. Got so many moms and dads coming and going. It's just wild. That's where we're staying, because the house has cinder rats. Hey, you know, the more we talk, the more complicated this is getting. Let's just eat our breakfast. I'll be back tonight.
Right, I'll see you then.
Okay.
And then we'll fast forward through breakfast. What is the rest of the group doing? Doctor and Tuscus, you guys were in a spare room. You hear the two of them having breakfast. Would you just wait until they're done and then kind of leave altogether?
When the two girls go out of the room, I'll probably walk into the room because I know Val is supposed to be in it.
You see one comically sized teddy bear, which you
covered in like crumbs and juice and shit. It also is kind of like nodding, like it fell asleep.
Just give him a shake. Like, hey.
What's your AC? I'm kidding.
26.
Okay, if you want to play like that, we'll see what happens. Okay, I don't hit you. I comically smack you in the chest, and I say, "What? Is it dead? Did I miss a fight?"
Didn't sound like there was a fight this evening.
Oh.
So what is this thing? Did you guys figure it out?
I don't know. I'm gonna check to make sure I still have the ruby.
You do, yes.
Tuscalus, you see, coming out, in the Teddy's neck, halfling arm holding a red ruby. I got this. I think it means something. Here, let's go. And you.
I'll take the gem and look at it, and I'm gonna go. What'd you say it was called?
I think it's a ruby. I don't know anything about this stuff. I left that life behind.
No, wasn't there an entity you had talked about? Remember it was named? Raggedy Man?
I think it was like a dream monster or something. Look, I dumped intelligence. Let's just go show it to Rin. Yeah. I'm sure they're having breakfast right now and I'm hungry.
Yeah, that's the doctor's thought too, is he wants to consult with like the resident occultist.
So Val like grab the ruby out of your hand and she'll take it back into the teddy bear suit. The teddy will stand up. She'll go to grab your hand.
No.
Oh. Abashed. She will walk out of the manor.
Oh, he doesn't know that it's a new suit. That's probably what's going on.
I got it fixed up.
You assume it's a new suit. She may have just cast prestidigitation on it.
No, she seemed quite embarrassed. I think that she definitely did something. So yeah, Doc, I guess you see a halfling-sized pink teddy bear walk out of the house.
I'll brief the mayor on the non-events of the night and just advise him that we're going to go seek consultation with a fellow occultist and perhaps secure some magical aid to deal with the issue without a confrontation.
Yep, sure. He seems confident in the group's ability to kind of solve this problem, so he leaves it in your hands to do whatever you think is best.
Okay. And yes, with consultation with Crash, it is Dr. Gauntlight's professional opinion that we should try and get a hold of a remove curse scroll.
Doctor,
I think there's a church or a temple or something, right? Like we could probably hit them up.
Your sister.
Do you say that in front of the teddy bear?
Yeah. Yes.
Oh, Rin tried to hand me a scroll. I told her we didn't need it.
Ah. We should go see what scroll that was. Perhaps the solution has presented itself to us. And then the doctor will look at Cam and go, "Your sister seems pretty resourceful."
I see the crystal. I just want to look at it.
Oh, are you with us? Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure. Sure, she gives it to.
Look right into it. Hey, stupid coward! Why don't you come out and fight us instead of going after children, idiot?
Nice. You tell him, Teslas. You tell him how it is.
Well, let's not try to destroy it or anything until Rin looks at it.
So Tuskless, as you're kind of almost taunting this gem, something a bit strange happens. So you are shown the image that I had described to the doctor previously. This like mental image appears in your mind, but you actually also seemingly realize its location, and you realize it's somewhere in the Gauntlight. It is deeper, however, than you've ever been.
So I guess we'll be seeing you sooner than you think.
Now that Tuskless and is like holding out the gem, and you're all getting a better look of it. Cam, you also realize that you think this is the exact same gem that you grabbed previously.
Okay, I'll check my bag of holding and confirm that it's not there.
Yep, it is not there.
Okay. So Tuskless OOC.
Yeah.
It's cool because you taunted him, and then he's basically like, "Here's my address, bitch."
Exactly.
Like, come on! I'm waiting for you.
Oh, it will be brungen.
All right.
Oh, okay, but real talk, Cam is of good alignment, and of a possessive and childlike nature. This girl's like her best friend in the whole world now, so we have to save her.
Oh, yeah.
And that's why the doctor's like, he's insistent we should try and see if we can remove curse before we encounter the beast, so that there's no connection between her and him when we go to intervene in a more physical sense.
Yeah, I mean, that checks out. Sounds good.
All right.
So as you all head to Rin's, you can actually see she has multiple servings of what appears to be some kind of like breakfast burrito. Seems there's one for each of you.
Val gets there. She takes off the teddy bear head, puts it on a chair, and eats the burrito.
The doctor is like picks up the head and casts prestidigitation to start cleaning it, because it's got like dried, gooey, like dried up juice on it and stuff.
Alright, here's my intimidation check when you pick up my bear head.
Okay, it's not that you failed your intimidation, it's that he's so oblivious and so wrapped up in what he's doing that he doesn't notice.
Yeah, Val's a little unhappy at first, but then she realizes you're cleaning it and goes back to eating her breakfast burrito. It's very comical because she hasn't pulled out her halfling arms and she's eating the burrito with the bear arms.
I'm also just imagining the cuteness of Val in that teddy bear suit, just without the head, trying to look like angry. Like, don't touch my head. It's adorable. Val's adorable.
Speaking of Val, your mind seems clearer as you are no longer stupefied.
Oh, thank God. That was a 15 intimidation.
Oh! I don't know how that works against me with class D. Oh, my class DC is high. Oh, yeah, okay.
Yeah, there's
It's
no
against
way
your
it
will.
worked,
It was against your will DC. So
No
we have
way.
to beat
Oh,
23.
then I was intimidated.
No, it has to be to 23. It's 10 plus your
It's 10
will.
plus.
Oh, 10 plus. Okay, yeah. Then I'm just oblivious. Again,
Okay.
not that you're not intimidated.
No, she's eating a burrito.
In a pink bear costume.
And she'd be like, "Oh, Rin, so I guess we do need that scroll."
Oh, of course. Did the plan not work?
Well, it never
Did
came
you
out.
learn anything?
I didn't learn shit. Except teddy bear costumes are hot as hell. I don't know how you and Gregor do this. And she
What?
blushes. Somehow you can see the pinkness on her pale face.
Yeah, even as soon as you say it, Gregor, like...
And out of nowhere, Tuss just like, "Yeah, the creature's down in the witch light, so we gotta go kill him."
Oh, what did? Yeah, let's just go there.
It's
I need,
further
like,
in there
a week.
somewhere.
Also, I did learn a lot last night. I learned its name. I learned what it looks like. I learned that you can mix apple juice and orange juice together, and it tastes like different kind of juice. I learned the kids don't like coffee.
I suppose that's all useful information, but I suppose if you know where it is, that's a place to start. Did you still want to buy this scroll?
Wait, buy it?
Wait,
This is
you
a
can-
little
you-
girl that's gonna die. Can you just put it on my tab? I mean, we're family.
No, that works for me.
Okay. How much is it?
It would be
This is war profiteering.
70
The
gold.
military industrial complex at work.
70
All right.
gold, huh?
So on top of everything we bought today, we have an IOU to Rin for 70 GP. But it's for a good cause. We're saving a little girl.
That's right.
Cam's best friend.
That's right. My best friend, Mayor's daughter.
I actually do not think we could have afforded it.
So, no, we would have had to liquidate some of our assets again. Okay, yeah. So, yeah, we should take care of that.
Just quickly, Cam, are you done with your new character sheet?
I am. I don't know if it's Foundry 11 breaking your Eidolon mod, but Verso, his AC won't go up and his speed won't increase. Because AC is supposed to be like 24 or something.
I'm looking at... Oh.
It shows that it's there, but it's not going up. And then his speed is 25, but it's supposed to be 35 because of the alacrity or whatever.
Just to clarify, so I can see there's Verso Eidolon and there's Verso Mark III. Verso Mark III is empty.
Yeah, I thought I'd start over, but like it didn't really work out.
Okay, so I'm looking at Verso now. His AC is 24.
But according to Path Builder, naked his AC is 24. So if he's getting the benefits of the armor,
oh, okay, the armor's not.
it should be 25. And then his speed's 25, but it's supposed to be 35. If you go to the feats thing,
you took.
yeah, it's not going up. I don't know how to change it.
Did the did the armor mess with your dexterity? And lower your AC that way to change it?
No, he's just wearing explorer's clothes, so it should be
sorry.
fine. Yeah, I'll have to look into this in between sessions. Sorry, that's a bit fiddly. But I'll just remember the AC is a bit higher, and then the movement speed is a bit different.
Yeah, no worries. But Chamomile X3 is ready to go, and then I updated Pork, and then Pork is now the owned by Chamomile X3. And since Chamomile X3 has improved familiar, this is the new and improved Pork, guys. This Pork can do fucking anything that you could imagine. Except fight. But I can deliver spells through him now.
Okay, great. So I'll add a scroll to your inventory, Camille. Alright, so you now have a scroll of Remove Curse. But Rin will pipe up. Do you know what curse that she's affiliated with?
It's related to dreams. She has a very strong connection to the realm of dreams through the Mr. Boogie Longlegs yellow man with the shirt.
Oh, well, that explains what is causing the curse, but do you know what the curse is itself? Like, what's it doing?
She's withering. Her arm is a little tiny mummy arm now.
Oh, that's horrible. I hope this will fix it up.
Do you know what the curse is?
I'm not aware of any curse that will do that.
Oh. Well, we'll give it a shot.
Alright, so we're gonna go back and try to cure her?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
So if you're just... is the plan just to walk up and try to...
Yeah.
Are you going to reappear as your younger self?
I'm not gonna break my cover. Becky doesn't know how to cast spells.
Val will take off the bear costume and give it back to Rin. And thank her, and then leave.
Oh, are you not going to use it for more stakeouts with Joriana?
I mean, can I keep it? Maybe it'll be useful. I don't know. But knowing what it was used for, and Val shudders audibly. And looks at Gregor with shaming.
No, I'll keep it in my bag of holding for you. Whenever you need to be a teddy bear, we'll just have it ready to go.
Yeah, this is a new one. It has not been used for such purpose, unless you wish to use it.
Thank Narakis. Oh,
yeah.
Okay. But yeah, what you do is your business. But I will tell everybody, so don't hate
if anyone wants to hear, I'm more than happy to explain it to them.
Yeah, she's very sex positive.
Val will shove the teddy bear costume into the bag of holding.
Yeah, you really have to shove it in there because the bag of holding doesn't have like that wide of an opening. So it's like,
well, it's a halfling sized costume, right? So it's not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's true. You're right. Yeah.
Valen's just so tough. We think she's big, but she's really small.
Yeah, let me see. I put her height down. Val is 3'4" and weighs 60 pounds.
All right.
So I wasn't even kidding when I said that it was a pink version of Ted.
So we're gonna roll up on the mayor's house, and we're gonna explain that we know who's causing it. A temporary fix might be breaking the current curse, but we have to find the creature and destroy him. But it's important that he not expose his daughter to this information. Let her live with her delusions for now.
In the meantime, Crash, are we returning with you as Cam, or are you coming back as Becky?
Cam? No, Becky can't cast spells. It wouldn't make any sense.
Why don't we make sure we have this gem? We'll leave it with Rin.
Ooh, what if I use the gem as a focus as part of the curse, the dispel curse? Maybe that would help.
I mean, it sounds mystical.
Yeah. Let's do it.
Okay, well for it.
Alright, so it takes 10 minutes to cast a spell. I'm going to use the crystal, or the ruby, as a improvised spell focus. I know this, I'm just making up Pathfinder rules now. And then, just for show, I guess. I'm going to introduce myself to the mayor's daughter a second time, but she's already met Chamomile. Chamomile's going to say,
hey, I ran into my niece today. Becky is her name. She said she had a wonderful time last night, but she might not be able to make it tonight because she gotta help her 3 dads fight cinder rats down at the pier. So
that's a shame, but I'm
yeah.
glad I got to meet her and you.
Yeah, so I'm here on behalf of the church and your father. We're gonna cast this ritual on you, and it's supposed to give you good vibes.
Oh, okay.
All right. So we get to work. All right, so I'm gonna cast the scroll. I don't know what preparation I could possibly do in advance for this. It says, your touch grants a reprieve. A reprieve! Oh my god. I love this system. You attempt to counteract one curse afflicting a target if the curse comes from a cursed item or other external source. A success indicates that the target creature can rid itself of the cursed item, but doesn't remove the curse from the item. So, maybe having the gemstones here will remove the curse associated with the gem? Question mark? I don't know. We'll see.
We'll find out.
Alright, so I'm going to make sure to touch the gem and her as I cast the spell. So here it goes. Goodbye, 70 gold.
Alright, draw me a spell attack, please.
Alright. A spell attack, you say? Alright.
I believe in you.
I'm so bad at casting spells.
Bet if you click on use on the thing, that might actually roll your spell attack.
This is
Mike.
This is an attack roll after 10 minutes, though, so there's really nothing I could do to boof it up, right? Not really.
Technically, it's not an attack roll, but it just uses the same modifier.
Okay. Because if it's like a skill check, I mean, I'll last-minute guidance myself, but if it's just, I'll just roll it.
It is not it's a counteract check.
I'll use a... If that's definitely... Yeah, if that's not enough, I'll definitely re-roll the hero point.
Go for it.
Alright.
Better.
25.
So yeah, with a 25, presumably a lot of you are in the room at the moment, and some of you have had that strange feeling of indifference towards her. Like you're not aggressive towards her or anything. But you're not really caring about her plight. But after this scroll is used, you all realize how weird that mindset was, and it seems whatever was affecting your attitude towards her has been removed.
Now, how is her arm?
Her arm seems to be the same, however. But it seems like there's no longer any force affecting your attitude towards her.
Alright. Now we can have the appropriate rage to kill this creature.
I have a question. Has her dad cared enough about her because of the curse to notice the arm? Because I think he's going to freak the fuck out if he hasn't seen it before.
He mentioned it to me.
Oh, okay.
So he cared as long as he wasn't in the room with her. But whenever he went into the room with her, if she went to go see Daddy, she was saying he's been treating her different and stuff like that. It's because whenever they were in proximity, that's when he was completely indifferent to her. But he obviously cared enough after that faded to send for help because he knew something wasn't right.
Sounds like a Doctor Who monster.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Doctor Who, Dr. Gulthias.
Mm-hmm. All right, we ready to go to the dungeon? I'm sorry.
In a couple weeks after our downtime.
I like dungeons.
Yeah, we just say a couple weeks have passed now. You've had several sleepovers. It was all fun.
I thought we said we were only doing 1 week. So
I don't know how long we were doing. 1 week?
Well, now I feel guilty taking a week of downtime, but we already did all the accounting. I'm not gonna undo it, but
I'm not. Yeah.
Well, no. So we needed this week to observe and ensure that this thing wasn't just gonna re-grab her as soon as we left.
Okay.
If you're spending a week and having a few more sleepovers, anyone who would be presumably you guys would essentially do the same things you did previously. Anyone who wants to roll another occultism check.
Val pulls the teddy bear out of the bag of holding.
Man, that's a rough week of having to sneak into a kid's room and pretend to be a teddy bear every night for a week.
Well, the thing is, she's gonna be petrified because the bear disappears during the day and is only there at night because Val keeps taking it away with her.
I honestly think the girl's pretty out of her gourd, if I'm being honest. That's my medical opinion. I don't think she's got it all together, if you know what I'm saying.
Okay. If that's a lousy roll, I would hero point that to reflect the extra time taken to.
Alright, so
ditto.
This is the second sleepover in quotation marks. So Cam isn't able to learn any new information. However, the doctor learns 2 things from a critical success.
Ooh.
You actually see a image of a creature that kind of appears in your mind. I will show the whole group, but you see this.
Ooh.
Gonna be honest, not what I was picturing based on the little girl's drawing. I thought it was like the fat guy from Lilo and Stitch wearing a Hawaiian shirt.
Oh my god. Okay.
You also realize the strange gem that keeps reappearing with Doriana is a Leng crystal, which is a creature that which is an item that creatures of Leng use to kind of connect to their victims. This allows them to cast curses on them at range, typically from a great distance. However, you do know you can use the ruby to cast a locate spell on the creature, which seemingly unknowingly is what Tuskus did.
Oh.
However, the ruby does return to Doriana every night.
Oh shit! Even after we remove cursed it.
Correct.
Because it's only a temporary.
And then,
reprieve.
in fact, after the ruby is replaced in her possession, now that you're kind of aware of the curse, you all realize that kind of mind-altering effect is happening again.
I'm gonna smash it every time I see it.
Yeah, I was just gonna ask, like, would breaking it, perhaps after another remove curse, would the destruction of the ruby prevent it from being used in such a manner?
Well, I mean, let's find out. We'll destroy it one night. It's like fucking Groundhog's Day. We just destroy it one night.
Yeah, so if you destroyed it, and you guys
wait.
What?
Guys, this is a giant fucking ruby. Let's just sell it to people every day.
Cause I live here.
Yeah, too small of a town.
Yeah, you can't shit where you eat. So. But if they were sailors getting ready to leave on a boat, I mean.
My gosh. No, you're good aligned, Cam. You're good aligned.
Chaotic good. I know the 9 alignments.
I'm true neutral.
Does that hit
yeah,
the crystal?
It does hit the crystal, and if you're using power attack, you would have enough damage to eventually shatter it. You find that it does not return the next night, but if you continue this like pattern, after 5 nights, it would return. So just before you're ready to head back to the dungeon.
So let's smash it right before we leave to buy our 5 nights apiece.
Yeah, and then we have ourselves that time. Yeah, I like that.
Tuskus, you're such a good investigator of occult activity. Is there anything that you can't fucking do? This is crazy.
I just like smashing things. Seems to be the simplest answer.
Yeah, you should be my sister.
Am I to assume that, like, drawing, would that be like craft? Would kind of associate your ability to draw well or something, or?
It would be the default skill, but if you were trying to draw something specific, like if you were trying to draw like the image of the creature, like if I wanted to keep it in a notebook, and I'm assuming my guy is like meticulous with like a notebook and he draws and
performance, right?
Oh, maybe.
I almost feel like it'd be a fucking lore skill.
Yeah, so I think it depends on what you're drawing. I think you could use crafting to draw anything, but if you're drawing something on a particular subject, you can use whatever skill is related to that subject.
Craft calligraphy.
Yeah, okay, because basically after I had that image of what it looked like, I would have drawn that in my notebook, and then I would have shown it to everybody so that everyone.
Oh, listen. There's an artist background, and it says crafting skill and art lore are the two skills that would work in tandem. That's pretty cool.
Yeah. So I would say that there would be a harder DC for specific skills. Like if you were trying to do like a anatomical like diagram of like a body, you could use like medicine or something.
Yeah.
Like, there would be situations where you can use other skills.
Cool.
But crafting is always a.
Okay. Awesome.
Nice.
Yeah. All right. Let's do this. Let's. Does anyone have anything they want to achieve other than what we've already done within the 7 days?
We're already doing like six weeks of downtime in 1 week, hanging out with the little kid. I mean, we're good to go.
Yeah. All right. Then let's
wait. Sorry. One last thing. Becky, on the last sleepover. At this point, I guess the mayor just accepts that I'm that friend. You know. The friend that everybody knows who that friend is, right? Everybody knows who that friend is. Crash was that friend, okay? Crash just stays at your house. That's just what happens. So at that point, she's gonna go to the mayor's daughter, and she's gonna say, as Becky,
"Hey, I'm gonna have to go out of town with one of my 17 dads. Gonna be gone for about 5 days." Maybe, but when I get back, we're gonna hang out again, and we're gonna do something.
Okay.
Yeah, we're gonna go down to the beach, and we're gonna have a beach day. It's gonna be really fun.
Yeah, that's like fun. A lot of people at school have been really nice to me again, so maybe we could get a big group to come together.
Yeah, we'll have a big beach party. We'll eat fish pies. It'll be good stuff. Apple orange juice. It's gonna be amazing. Hey, I just want you to know that I've seen some pretty terrible things in the last few months. Some stuff that really made me question, the nature of good and evil. And I had to look down death itself many times. And I watched a human grow so old that he could barely survive each day.
Is Becky a human or a gnome?
She's a human. And I just want to say that the last week hanging out with you, it's given me hope. It's made me realize that there's good things in the world worth fighting for. So thank you.
You'll see Doriana will kind of lean forward and give you like a massive hug. Things can be scary sometimes, can't they? But it's okay. We can do it together.
When she says that, Cam has like a PTSD flashback, but instead of like Vietnam footage, it's just all the fucking horrors from this dungeon. Ending with the elf flesh warp victim just screaming as Tussless hacks it down like a fucking tree made of flesh, and she just says,
Yeah.
It's just one tear down her face.
Well,
before you go, let me show you something cool.
Okay, Doriana.
And then you'll see.
I know her name now.
You see her point to one of her toys, and you will slowly see it raise up a little bit in the air.
Oh.
You realize she's casting Mage Hand.
Oh.
But you have no idea how.
Is she casting it with Mummy Hand or with not Mummy Hand?
Not Mummy Hand.
Oh.
Oh, you have magic?
I guess so.
When did this happen?
Not too long ago. A little bit before the modeling man came to see me.
Interesting detail. Okay. Do you feel like you're moving it with your mind or with your spirit?
I guess with my mind, I kind of tell it where to go, and then it goes there.
Okay, checks out. Okay, good information. Alright, you stay safe, okay?
Okay.
Alright.
Like her magical awakening drew it to her.
Psionics, bro. Dreams. This thing's after them. He's after the psi points, you know what I'm saying? Gonna get them psi points. Makes sense. Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, so Cam will share this information with the doctor, who, I guess, a week of working together, I mean, she likes everybody. So she gets over the fact that, in her mind, this guy is trying to replace Gregor. But then she realizes that this guy doesn't know anything about anything. He's just such a space case. So she's just like, all right, that's fine. So after a week of working together, she accepts you. So, all right. And then she'll tell you everything she knows about the dungeon on the 2-hour walk to the dungeon.
Nice.
Okay. So there's no detail. She spares nothing. You know everything that Gregor knew.
In 2 hours, she covers 24 sessions.
Yeah, she is the audiobook narrator for Patrick Rothfuss, the Name of the Wind. Like, in 2 hours, she tells you 24 episodes worth of information. A lot of which was just fighting, if we're being honest. So there you go. All right.
He takes it all in. He's super interested in it. Yeah.
All right. Gonna get to look at that dungeon for 15 minutes. I'm excited. All right. Let's do it. Dungeon time.
We have 2 porks on the board.
Oh.
Pork has a twin.
One of them's beefier than the other. Let me tell you. This new pork got like 35 HP.
What?
26 armor class.
That's more AC than I have.
Yeah.
So yeah, familiars just have the AC of their masters.
Oh.
Yeah.
Damn.
And then they have their level times 5 in health. So
yeah.
It's always the same level as Cam.
Well, we're back.
All right, let's find this dream asshole, Mr. Daddy Longlegs, and kick him right in the nuts. You don't mess with my friend Doriana and get away with it.
So Tessa said he's downstairs, but we know there's more worm guys in here.
Yeah, we don't want them sneaking up behind us. I'm gonna take out a week's worth of frustration, rage, and a little bit of boredom on those guys. Hold on, I gotta. Oh yeah, I'm the right camera.
Oh.
Okay.
Before we proceed, could we transfer the +1 and striking rune from the rapier onto my shortbow?
Oh yeah, that would have happened during the downtime.
Yep, I'll apply that.
Thank you.
I have a mechanics question. I'm looking at the different lore skills here. When would I use midwifery lore in a game, Ash?
It would depend on the campaign.
Okay, good answer.
Typically, in the player's guides, it'll be like, here are lore skills you'll use, and it's safe to presume it'll be rare that you'll use any other skills, such as that one.
Yeah, I got lore.
Bards have every lore skill, so I mean, midwifery's on there. Now I know. All right.
Okay.
Oh, your mini looks so spooky, Lars. them Pathfinder elf eyes, they spooky.
For some reason, it's telling me I can't move. It keeps. Oh, never mind. It's back now.
All right.
Oh no! Every time I try and move, it just says error token collide.
Yeah, I'll just move you over to the group. There might be just some weird force that you bump into.
Okay, thank you.
Alright. So, left to the habit trail.
Yeah, I think...
Right to the door.
We want to go that way? I say we just do this.
Yeah, let's do it. Just kick down the door, and we just tell him.
Oh.
Hey, worms, where... Oh.
Oh, that's why...
Whoa, trap! No, what are you doing? When you see a room with 2 pillars like this, you just walk between the pillars? Are you serious?
I have automatic trap sensing.
What the hell is automatic trap? I mean, I'm sure it's a thing, but how does it work?
I have something called Trap Finder, which means that I'm always passively looking for traps.
Well, then maybe you should be going first.
I mean, that's... I didn't want to be like, hey guys, let me go first off the first time.
Well, I didn't want to say to go first because you would have thought I was trying to kill you.
You're new here. You're the one that needs to assimilate.
Yeah.
When we get into this dungeon, Val, Cam, and Tussless, they start walking around like they've been here for a month.
Yeah.
Alright, any traps there, buddy? Mr. Dr. Traps?
Dr.
Trap?
That would be something I need to ask. No.
No.
No, we're going with creepy Thin Man.
No, his name is Doctor. Doctor, are there any traps?
Dr. Creepy Thin Man, are there any traps?
So
there does not seem to be any traps here.
Okay.
However,
Oh!
This chamber's east and west walls feature sharp, angled alcoves bearing stone carvings. There also appears to be some strange keyholes in them.
Oh. We have keys.
Take out the key ring.
Yeah,
It's
I'll
key
pull
time,
out
baby.
the key ring and I'll start shoving them in.
Alright, let me open up the key ring.
Man, I'm too tired to make any more jokes about my sister. We were in town too long.
Alright, so the round key, so one of the keys that you found fits. Actually, two of the keys. So you're able to. There's two keyholes. You find the two keys on the keychain, and you're able to turn them. But you do, nothing seems to happen in this room.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh! Do we hear a distant sound?
No.
Damn.
Alright, as you open this up, you've been in this room before. However, as you're kind of looking at the strange see-through walls that previously here, they seem to be deactivated.
Ah.
So where are these worm guys? In their little habit trail.
Maybe they're down over here? There's a door way down there.
Is there a doorway down there?
Yeah.
Where? On the floor?
Right here.
Okay.
Right here.
Hey, you forgot the trap finder. Ain't you see anything over there, Teslas?
He does.
Oh,
It
hold
is
on.
some kind of, secret doorway.
Oh.
go back.
Oh no, but it just goes to the other place.
But the other place we didn't finish exploring.
Now that you look here, you see the clear, like, strange wall that you previously seen has disappeared as well.
See, this habit trail down there in the water, that's where my friend Gregor went. He got lost because he got dementia because he's so old.
Ah, yes. Humans. They age so quickly.
What's the oldest human you've ever met? For me, it's 43.
Oh my. And already the dementia set in. That does not bode well for him.
I think he gets hit in the head a lot.
Ah.
Yeah. That's my only explanation for why his head was such a weird shape.
Humans.
As you're looking here, you can see the room that you came out of, but underneath there's a bit of water, and you're aware that there was a drain in the other room. Seemingly leading into this water.
Yeah, you're right, Val. It's just it's nothing.
Have Tesla's check everything and then. I see a lot of pings, but not a lot of talking.
Ping, 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 ping.
I guess we head back. I am deeply stuck in the wall. I think.
I noticed. I was like, you look like you fell down a level.
Maybe it's because I'm auto-following Verso. Yeah, I might be fine. All right, I think I just got pulled back out of the wall. It's thinking real hard though. It's like, pathing this is going to take all of my resources.
Yeah, I can see a lot of drag bars that weren't like activating, and that now they're suddenly all activated at once. But if as a group you want to move somewhere, just tell me.
I would like to be caught up with these guys.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't know how many
everyone
years.
stop moving, and I'll drag it.
I'm already queued up for movement. I can't stop it. You just gotta catch me.
This is great.
Oh, Foundry really did not like that.
Look, she's just moving on her own. I swear to God, I'm not touching my mouse or anything. All right.
Reload Foundry because it did not like what I tried to do.
All right. Well, I guess I'm gonna try to walk it myself. Oh, you know what? It's probably really not liking the auto follow. That's probably why it's getting so upset. Let's see. And down we go. I can like feel Foundry thinking. It's like each time my miniature changes direction. Oh, are these stairs up or down?
These stairs are up as well as these stairs.
Oh, okay. We got one last door though. Dr. Trap Detector. Is it safe?
I'm going to assume that unless the DM tells me otherwise, I have not found traps.
Sounds good.
And that is a fair assumption.
So you might say your exploration action is looking for traps?
In fact,
No,
he doesn't.
You don't have to use one.
Exploration
Oh wow, you're that
use
good at
skill
finding
sets.
traps? Oh my goodness.
What is your exploration activity? Are you perhaps scouting?
So that we get a +1 to our initiative.
Oh.
I would presume he would be stealthy because he wants to stealth his initiative.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But you open this room up, you see cluttered tools, scraps of woods, and furniture haphazardly stacked in this cramped room.
Tuskless, we need you to do a quick 1-over.
Tuskless is our scout, right?
No, Tuskless is our searcher, our seeker.
Yeah, just look over things.
Oh.
Is looking for traps different than looking for secret doors and stuff?
No, it's the same check.
Oh, we just have redundancy policy. That makes sense in a dungeon like this, honestly.
As Tuskless is looking around here, he doesn't actually find anything, but he may want to use a hero point to reroll.
Oh man, because there's 4 minutes left in the session. You might as well.
Okay. So I will do it again. Alright. You actually find a few different items. You find a emerald grasshopper, a hand of the mage, an iron cube, which I will all put in the playlist, so you can look at them before the session ends.
Hey guys, I found the loot pinata.
Nice. Mechanics question. If Cam had walked into the room, would Detect Magic have helped with that, or?
Yes, it would have.
Okay.
Yeah, it would have detected all.
Okay.
Grasshopper's insane.
What does it do?
Requirement. You're an expert in athletics. When you activate it, if you succeed at the athletics check, you leap up to 50 feet vertically.
That's amazing.
If you
it
critically
is a talisman,
succeed,
however.
yeah, it's a one-time use.
Yes.
Critically succeeds 75 feet vertically. That's fantastic. And if you don't end your turn on solid ground, you flutter in the air until the end of your turn, and then fall harmlessly at a rate of 60 feet per round until you reach the ground. That's awesome! 30 gold pieces to jump high once. Man, high-level adventurers, people are starving. People are out there just starving to death. And these guys are like, bro, I spent 30 gold so I could jump high for 6 seconds.
I mean, we're basically buying Twitter.
Yeah, I mean, wow. Yeah. Alright, what's the iron cube? Another consumable. Knockdown. Oh, that's pretty cool.
Give that to Tuskless.
Yeah, that's very cool.
Oh, I didn't mean to close that.
It's
do you want
50 gold to knock someone down. I'm having to like do some real acrobatics in my brain to like just be like, we live in a video game. We live in a video game. It's okay. It's okay.
Yeah, you're
really,
buying
you really
almost...
are the 1%.
Yeah, seriously.
Oh my god, the Hand of the Mage lets you cast Mage Hand.
Oh.
Which would be very useful for me, because can't you use Thieves' Tools with Mage Hand?
By default, I don't believe so. I think that's something but let me double check the spell.
It grasps an object and moves it slowly. It just says moves it. It doesn't. I think it would have to have manipulate.
Oh.
Yeah, so I would say you wouldn't be able to use it to oh my god, my brain isn't
to use Thieves' Tools.
Unlock something.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. But you
Still
could use it for stuff like if you want to like activate the trap from distance or something, depending on what the trigger is. There's a lot of applications.
Yeah.
You wouldn't be able to use it to unlock.
Okay.
Yeah, go for it.
Do you want me? Okay, I'll take it.
Yeah.
Or does creepy Thin Man want it?
Ooh, that's true.
Because
he has a name. His name's Doctor.
Sorry, what are we discussing?
His middle name is Pathan, and his last name is Golthius.
Oh, one thing Tuskless found that Chamomile did not actually. There are 2 mutagens as well that are hidden away.
Ooh.
Which I will put in the playlist.
One turns you into a turtle.
I want the one that makes me a rhinoceros.
For real.
Ichthyosis. I'm not entirely sure how to pronounce that.
You going to see? You going to see the movie next month?
Yeah. I'm not sure. I kind of want to, but I don't.
This essentially is a very good way to get rid of bleed damage.
Oh hell yeah!
Nice. It's just how quickly videos come, or how movies come to video.
Yeah, I got you. And it's also price as hell to go to the theaters now. So.
Right. I gotta decide: is this something I need to see on the big screen, or can I wait to see it on whatever streaming service?
Truth. Feels like anything I want to watch is it's on Paramount Plus. Fucking Paramount Plus. Fuck that shit. Anyways.
Well, I don't know where to go but down.
Then down it is. It looks like the worms
the
were...
only place I think we haven't been. I mean, we could check what's up.
We should.
Sure. We never went down these stairs.
No, these stairs go up.
But they go up to an area that also had these weird ass.
Oh,
like, walls.
The worms could be up there. You're right.
Yeah,
maybe.
All right, so we'll leave off going up these stairs.
The only other place that I know of that we haven't explored are. Oh wait, guys.
What?
Guys, if we deactivated the glass pane.
Yeah.
Right? Remember when we were in the arena?
Yeah.
And that thing was looking at us through glass pane?
Yeah.
Maybe we could just go in through there. So let's draw some stuff real quick. So we have...
I'm right at the stairs, though. We should at least go up.
Yeah. I agree. So we have 1, 2... And we also haven't been in the bands area.
Mm-hmm.
But that's all I know of that we haven't explored here.
Okay.
Cool.
Yeah. I mean, the band was good to us, so I don't really... Unless we get invited back there with, like,
We could get invited after our performance.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I mean, I'm not sure if there's going to be anything significant there.
Alright, so yeah, as the group is slowly heading up to explore the floor they'd already been to, perhaps a new room, that is where we'll end the session.
Sweet.
Nice.
Alright.
But yeah, I hope everyone had fun just hanging out with a child and roleplay. We'll get back to the dungeon delving next session.
I mean, sometimes you need that slightly lighthearted side quest to, lighthearted. She's being psychically cannibalized by a tree monster, but you need the lighthearted side quest to kind of refresh.
She gave us inspiration and like a reason to go in other than our normal. Let's just go kill everything on every floor.
Kill everything on every floor is a very good reason.
I had a ton of fun being a halfling teddy bear.
For real. I had a ton of fun making everyone really uncomfortable as we continue to expand the Rin fan fiction.
Yeah, I don't know if you should be around children.
Canon now.
Well, no, Ash has another group that does Abomination Vaults. and I'm curious how their Rin is and how their game is going, but I don't believe they stream theirs.
I ran this with my friends. I didn't end up having another.
Oh, okay.
Not playing. But yeah, Rin was a lot less sexually open in that.
Well, I think that honestly, you're handling it the most like stand-up pro way ever. You just having her be like, yeah, and it's just like, damn.
Yeah, it makes perfect sense for her character. But yeah, out of character as me, like I get it, but I'm not going to go into detail. Like,
no, please, that's fine. Yeah, no.
What I love is that when I was making Gregor and we were like trying to explain how like he was in the town and stuff, and when I found out Rin was a tiefling, I was like, oh, that's problematic because of the way tieflings are kind of viewed by a lot of the Crusaders and stuff. And I was like, but that could be kind of an in where I was like, okay, yeah, he's purposely like, tried to meet this otherwise friendly lady for tea to kind of get over his own biases. And no, like that. No, that's just it. Like that was my thing. Crash. Put all the subtext in. 100% of the subtext. That is all, dude. That is all. I love it. She's
just telling you about her sister. That's all. I mean, jeez. I'm trying to expand my character's background a little bit. Trying to get that role play in there.
No, hey, I'm not criticizing. It enriched it to the point where now it's like, Gregor has learned to love something that he spent a lifetime being horribly discriminatory against. Like it's
tremendous growth. You're like the Arnold Schwarzenegger of the Pathfinder world. So.
Right. Just
Arnold Schwarzenegger started dating the Predator.
Aw. I was just kind of referring to the fact that for an old white dude that got away with some real bad behavior back in the day, but then owned up to it, he's done a really good job of not only owning up to it, but then trying to get other people to own up to their stuff and be better. Like there's a big difference between apologizing and then moving on, which he could have done, but then he apologized and he actually changed the way he was doing things, which not a lot of people could do that. So just like Gregor. Yeah. All right. Oh, so real quick while I'm thinking about it, we should get our characters made as quickly as possible because they're going to make us VTubers for the Baldur's Gate 3. Not VTubers, but PNG tubers, so that when we're talking on the screen, people could see like which of us is actually talking. We'll make it like the characters that we are playing. You know what I'm saying? And they'll have them light up, whatever. I think that'd be pretty cool.
I agree. The only thing that's like weird is if you can customize the origin characters, or if we decide to play origin characters. Because right now it feels like we are leaning towards playing origin characters.
Mm-hmm. I mean, what's weird about? I'll just they'll just light up when you're talking. That's not.
No. I think that's great. I think it's awesome. I'm just saying like I would hate for you to invest a lot of time into making a PNG tuber for the character, and then I completely change the way he looks.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Currently they have set looks, and it's kind of unknown if you can change the way the origin characters look at all.
Okay.
Because if I could, I definitely would.
I'm sorry to be tech unsavvy, but I have no idea what you guys are talking about.
Oh, these little characters that are jumping up and down right here on our game, on our stream. We're gonna make them like that for our Baldur's Gate 3 playthrough. I was just thinking about it when I was getting ready to close down the stream. Anyways, I got off track. So we'll talk about that stuff later. Quick announcements. Tomorrow night, Dragon's Dogma. That's right. I've only got to collect 11 more life stones, and then allegedly I'm allowed to really for reals beat the game. Maybe. So if you want to see me just grinding mid-game content, I guess it's not end-game content because that's the DLC. That's what I'm gonna do tomorrow night for 4 fucking hours. Yeah.
You better beat it. You're on a timer.
That's
You're
right.
On a campaign
I am on a campaign timer. I gotta get that shit done. I've been sneaking some extra time in. I stuck an hour in on Monday. Yeah. Thursday, Curse of Strahd Nightfall continues. Pretty excited to see what they decide to do next. Friday, we might be doing a vodcast, but for sure, Orpheus is running Rime of the Frost Maiden. Saturday morning, finale for Red Handed Doom, followed by a shitload of Solasta. we're trying to get Solasta expansion finished so that we can secretly play even more Baldur's Gate 3 on our every other Saturday time slot. And then Sunday morning, Curse Straw Daybreak, they're going to sit down and have some dinner with Vamp Daddy. I think that's his online handle. I'm not 100% sure. And then Sunday night, Mythic Odyssey continues the Island of Gold. Monday night, more Outlaws of Alkenstar prep. We finished prep in book 1, so now we're going to go back through and we're going to prep all the extra stuff that came up while we were prepping the actual stuff. So, you know, like the expanded stuff and the filler content and the stuff that wasn't necessarily covered all the way by the module. And then Tuesday, we will be back here. Anyone have any other announcements before we adjourn?
Friday, Darby's running a game.
Oh, right.
I'm not sure what we're doing.
This is Darby's first game on the server. It's some kind of Pathfinder Society one-shot series, I think.
And then, in August, we're playing Baldur's Gate 3.
That's right.
We're literally dying in anticipation. I've read the same Reddit post at least 10 times.
Also, I tried Baldur's Gate, and the character creation screen was having trouble loading everything because my computer's not great. And so I got to see Miles' titties, because apparently the characters are totally naked under their clothes. So that's
a feature that you can toggle on and off.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so very cool. But I had actually not played
on 18+ stream.
Yeah. All my streams are 18+. But yeah, I had never played Baldur's Gate 3 or watched any of the trailers or anything. So I was really surprised today. It looks pretty good. It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. So I'm very excited for it.
The best part is, that character creator is like a fraction of what it's supposed to be at launch.
Oh yeah, I guarantee you, moving forward, a lot of people are just going to use the character creation thing from Baldur's Gate to make D&D character art. Yep, they're just going to be like, this is my character. This is what they look like.
Fuck it. It's good.
Yeah, it's really good.
It is.
It's the most chamomile I've ever been able to make in a game, down to the tail and everything. And the white highlights and the pink hair, it was incredible. I was able to just pretty much make my character. I mean, no goat legs, but it was still pretty cool.
No, I want to make Dressier.
Yeah, I mean, they don't have the Dragonborn in there yet, but the stuff I've seen for the Dragonborn, it looks damn cool.
Yeah, it is a lot.
All right, well, we got to temper our excitement. It's got ways to go.
I've got a small announcement.
Oh, all right, go for it. Did you win? Did you win the monster design contest?
Oh, I think private voting has just started. I can't remember.
Oh, okay.
I haven't really looked into it. But what I wanted to say is I'm starting to prep Stolen Fate, which is another Paizo adventure path.
Well, wait, what's this one about?
This is a level 11 to 20 adventure with like a very Harrow deck theme around it.
A very what theme?
Harrow deck. So like the
Tarot deck.
Oh, you're running that one? Oh my god, when are you gonna run it? When are you gonna run it?
So I'm
right after this one's over. Is that what you said?
If anyone's open to play it after Abomination Vaults, I'm happily run it then.
Yeah.
Roll ourselves forward.
Yeah. Can we just play the same characters from this?
Yeah, you totally can.
What? Well, I mean, all right. I didn't have anything planned after this game was over, so that's cool.
Tuesdays are open.
Yeah.
But yeah,
sign me up.
I plan on running it a bit for my friends, and then I was gonna throw it up and start playing, and I'm more than happy to run it for you guys after Abomination Vaults.
Sounds good to me.
Yeah.
I was actually thinking about running that one after Alkenstar. If either of my Alkenstar groups was like, yeah, I still like to play, I'd be like, maybe. But I'd much rather play it as a player, so I won't read it or anything. So that's cool.
Right, sounds good.
Oh man, that's
I'm
a great
glad
announcement.
I caught you before you started prepping for it.
Yeah. All right. Sweet. Man, we should tell.
That's the main reason why I bought Foundry 11 now.
Oh, we should tell Leah. She'll be so jealous. Oh man.
The module
she might want to play
Foundry 11.
Let's tell her right now.
She's playing Cyberpunk right now. I'll pull her down from the Cyberpunk channel into this channel. I'm kidding.
Oh yeah, mod privileges. Hey, wanna play Harrow deck Adventure Path on Tuesdays, maybe like 15 weeks from now? Alright.
Very cool though, Ash.
Yeah, nice. All right.
But yeah, so to anyone watching, I'm not sure when I'll feel comfortable to actually start running it. It'll definitely be by the time Abomination Vaults is done. But if any in the audience is looking to play a game, reach out to me. I might be running it maybe in like a month or two if anyone interested.
All right, there you go.
Keep mentioning it as we go through in the announcements as well.
Yeah, hype it every week. Hype it every week.
Yeah.
All right.
I will do.
All right, then I will end the stream here. Hope everybody has a good week and a good night. Ash, thank you for a wonderful game and for being so indulgent of our goofiness tonight. And I will see everybody next time.
Bye,
everyone.
Bye.